following program, the Idioto cast, is a production of SJ the Lean Man, BlueFish, and X-Man Dumb. The show contains a lot of vulgar language, crass jokes, and general idiocy. If you're sensitive and or easy to trigger, this show is not recommended for you. The Idioto cast is explicitly a comedy first. Taking it seriously is not recommended for a pleasant viewing experience. This show is made by teens for teens, not suitable for children under 13 years of age. You have been fully warned. Enjoy the show.
Hello and welcome back, everybody, to the Idioto cast. This is the third episode of our wacky podcast meant for us to talk about shit and allow our viewers to know more about us than from on our main channels. As always, I am one of the hosts for this podcast, and my name is Fish, and the only one joining me today
is SJV. Last time on the Idioto cast, we were talking about food as our Thanksgiving special, and now here for the holidays, we'll be talking about, well, if this whole setup didn't make it obvious, Team 5.
Team 5 is a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon show which a lot of people haven't heard of yet, and I myself have been trying to get more people. I've shown at least 2 people at this point, and I plan on having someone watch it with me tomorrow. So, hey, if you haven't watched it, get out of here. Go.
Go watch it right now, or you are banned from the podcast.
Wait, what about X-Man?
He can stay. He's part of the show, just not for this episode.
Okay. Yeah, that was a really weird thing to say when X-Man was applying to one of those people.
It's fine. He gets to stay here regardless. He gets them special permissions for being one of the 3 hosts.
Yeah. Now, I think it only makes sense for us to keep away from like talking about later stuff, like chapter 7 to 9 right now, because I feel like we should talk about the chapters in order.
Yeah. Of course, we can bring stuff from later to here if it's relevant in some sort of callbacky way that happened later down the road.
Yeah, and I don't know, we're just gonna talk about what we thought about every episode a little more in depth, and stuff we liked about the show as a whole, even external stuff. Like for me, I'll probably be mentioning the peel quite a bit.
I mean, that's literally what we spent over almost half an hour preparing this whole thing for, just to make it sound like the peel.
Yeah, because for those who don't know, which is probably most of you, and if not all of you, but I'm sure there's at least one person here who's coming from wanting to see what we think of chapter 9. And the intro of this episode was based off the intro for the Peel chapter 3. Episode 3. And by no means was that intentional, but the thing is, it had the best sound to it for me to go off of.
It was just a really good coincidence.
We love coincidences.
If you don't love coincidences, you are banned from the pod.
Damn, well, that's the second time. Can't be banning everyone.
Nah, bro, I can ban whoever I want, bro.
We're not gonna have any viewers by the time you're done.
Yeah, you're right. Everybody who got banned, I guess you're unbanned.
Yeah, okay, bro. That's so... What's the point of banning them if you're just gonna unban them?
Because it's funny, Fish. You gotta realize the comedic value.
Alright, bro. Alright, Bo Chacho. Okay.
Did nigga just call me Bro Chacho?
Alright, Bro Chacho.
This man did not just call me Bro Chacho.
Yes, I did.
Yo, X-Men, are you here? Oh yeah, X-Men's not here. Don't worry, I can use my imagination.
Okay. Well, I think we've strayed from starting for enough. I think where we should start is, like, the area before Team 5 actually came out. Because I want to talk about the peel, like, before Team 5 came out. So, SJ here didn't really know anything about Team 5 at that time. In fact, I don't think he knew what it was.
I didn't know what it was until he showed me.
Because I'm gonna be so honest with you, and yes, this probably isn't a good thing to say, but I showed SJ chapter 1 on Patreon. But
Don't worry, if
But
it's
I made
seen
up for
fit,
it.
Port can strike that from the records.
I made up for it. We watched chapter 1 through 6 on stream. I made up for it. It's okay. It's not that bad. We're no bad. No. Yes.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, you should go check out that stream. Fish even made an edited version of it, in case you don't like 3-hour live streams.
Oh yeah. The video's like an hour 50, which isn't much better, but it's definitely better.
I mean, you cut basically a whole hour off the runtime. I think it's something.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. And there's some pretty good jokes in there.
Huh, pretty good. Ah, shit, I gotta up my game then.
What?
Listen, man, I can't settle for just pretty good. I gotta make it higher.
You know what? Okay. You do you. As well as after that time period where I showed, or actually, I was gonna talk about this and then I strayed off to that. Prior, like maybe, say a month before the T5 came out, chapter 1 on Patreon, I had just discovered it. I was like, yo, what is this? Very interesting. And then I think I do remember showing some of the others in Riffle server Team 5 in VC.
Ah!
Holy crap.
Sorry, you mentioned him.
Hang
You know
on.
what? Actually, I could probably get further into detail on that when we talk about our life stories.
As I was saying, at the time, before I had told SJ and I was just, showing people the trailer, nobody really paid that much mind to it. I mean, the only one who really did, I think, was Link. And I probably will have him watch Team 5 if he hasn't already. He probably definitely hasn't, so I definitely will make him. But I ended up watching every episode of The Peel for a week, since there's 7 episodes, so I watched one per day. I'm sure Cabral and or Spood would know that. I think both of them replied to my comments during that week. Like, yeah, for episode 3, Cabral responded to my comment. Yeah, so they'd know. And then I became severely interested in Team 5 out of solely those podcasts. Like, 7 episodes of that podcast put me in some trance I don't even know. So then I waited. And then Team 5 Chapter 1 came out on the Patreon.
So you're just
watched
gonna...
it.
So you're just gonna, like, skip over the whole then showing me the trailer and introducing me to it? Alright, bro.
Yeah, yes I am. Because then, when I first watched it, I first watched it with you. And actually, I did with X-Men too. Oh god, that's worse. That's 2 people. Well, to be fair, X-Men doesn't care about Team 5, so it's not that big of a deal. You didn't gain anything from that, because you still ended up watching Chapter 1, like, in October during the stream anyway, so... Bleh. So, yeah, it doesn't matter. We're good.
Doesn't matter, we still watched it completely legally in the end.
Well, I did. I paid for it.
Well, obviously.
You, on the other
But
hand,
you
that's a
would
different story.
technically be seen as an accomplice if we were really gonna go down that route.
I gave you, I gave you consent.
That's called being an accomplice, dipshit.
Shit. Oh, shit. Well, you know what, let's go back to that. So, then, after, like, what, couple weeks, maybe a month or so, Chapter 6 came out on YouTube. It was like, I was like, yo, gang, did I forget about Team 5? It's been like
I'm not gonna
a
lie to
month.
you. Very, 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 probably sinful confession, I guess, since we're in this situation right now. I did as well. Well,
Oh yeah, no, we
more
both
like
completely
I
forgot.
pseudo did. Cause I saw the stuff coming out, I was just like, I'll watch it later. I never watched it later.
So you were like, what's the word?
Lazy? Yes.
No, procrastinating. There you go.
Yeah, I was doing that too. But I was
Took a
also
lot
just lazy.
to find that word. Yeah, it took a lot to find that word. What the hell? Procrastinating? Is it really that hard for me to remember that word? Oh, you say what you were gonna say?
No, I wasn't really gonna say anything much. I was just gonna be like, I don't know.
Okay, so I said, yeah. We kind of just forgot he was procrastinating on watching it. So then, we decided, yo, homie, you know what I think we should do?
Well, that's not exactly how it went. More like you put up the announcement in your community post on YouTube and then put up the stream, and I asked if I could join you through a DM.
No, my way is how it went, and that's final.
That is complete bullshit.
My way
gang.
is how it went, and that's final.
That is complete bullshit. I asked if I could be on for it as well after you announced it on YouTube, and you said yes. So then we hopped on voice call inside of my server. That was like the only time we've ever done that in my server. In the SJ and Fish room.
Oh yeah, we did, didn't we?
Yeah.
Forgot about that. Wonder what the deal with that was.
I don't know. I guess it just felt like it.
Having a different day, huh?
I mean, it was your idea to go there, so really, all you could do is like just ask your past self, just go back in time to the first Thanksgiving to get turkey. Wait a minute. No, it's not Thanksgiving anymore. See, I'm still in that mindset because this is being recorded only a few days after episode 2, which was like the Sunday of Thanksgiving week.
Isn't Thanksgiving in like 2 days?
Yes, literally yes.
Well, technically 1 day because like this day is basically over.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. This is very slow pacing we've got going on here. Let's try to pick it up. Then we watched Team 5. We loved it. We decided to wait. Actually, I decided to wait for Chapter 7 through 9. SJ had originally planned to just watch 7, 8, and 9 when they come out.
No. I originally planned on watching 7 and 8, then waiting for 9 to come out and doing this all with you. So then instead of you being the one to guide me through the first few things, it was actually me. But that plan kind of fell through.
That was a guess, actually. To be fair, I didn't actually know the original plan. But, okay, so he was gonna watch 7 and 8, and then guide me through 7 and 8, and then we together would experience 9 blind. But that didn't happen.
So I may or may not have gotten a little lazy again.
Yep. And because of that, he just didn't watch 7 and 8. And it was actually really funny. I'm just like, hey, SJ, have you watched Team 5 Chapter 7 yet? And he's just like,
No.
no. I haven't. Oh, okay. Well, damn.
Yeah,
convenient, though.
just a smidge lazy. Don't worry, nothing too bad.
It was convenient enough because it meant we'd watch 7, 8, and 9 blind together, though. So, I'll take it.
Honestly, better this way.
And then we get not much happened. I do remember a little after that point I watched more Peel, and I think that was the point when I realized, hey, you know, I kinda wanna do music and sound design. That sounds really fun.
There was also another step skipped in between where, you know, me and him just listening to the Peel and also watching the fucking Team 5 trailer before Chapter 1 came out. That was the night that we got the idea of the Idioto cast.
Uh-huh.
And then, next day we pitched it to X-Men, and then I quickly got to work on, making the logo and everything and all that shit. I was the one who set up basically all of the channel except for making the account itself.
Yeah. And let me just say this. We watch the previews, right? Right. No, nothing he shouldn't have seen, alright? Yeah. Alright, okay. Gotta make that clear. Yeah.
Why did you need to make that clear, bro?
So that way it doesn't sound like I gave you some seeing, some hearing that you didn't pay $1 for.
Okay, that sounds fair enough.
Okay. But since you said that, I completely forgot where I was gonna go. Shit. What did I last say? I said I got inspired to do music, right? So then not much happened after that. Eventually, I ended up getting to the point where we could watch chapter 7, 8, and 9, which was about 2 days ago?
I think so. I believe
Yeah.
the Sunday
was 2
that
days
we
ago.
did all that was also the same Sunday that we did the food episode.
Yeah, it was the same Sunday. Which originally, I'm sure some of you know this, but we were going to do chapter 7, 8, and 9 on stream on Saturday, which is when chapter 9 came out.
But you know, of
And,
course, the Friday prior, some bullshit happened with evil SJ's mom just like deciding to try getting to him, so we had to get literally escorted out of the school a little early, and then it was decided that we'd be going to our grandparents' house for Saturday just for safety reasons and make sure that his mom didn't do more dumb shit. I could probably get further into this story after inviting Evil SJ on the cast.
yeah. After that, we weren't able to do any podcasts or Team 5 stuff on Saturday, which at first really sucked.
Although,
But
you know, out of that Saturday, I did at least get a pretty cool victory royale on Fortnite on the PS5 over at the grandparents' house. That was pretty cool.
nice. Sweet. Okay. I didn't know that. But there was also what the fuck? There was also on Sunday when we streamed. I didn't take this into account, but we were more likely to get more viewers on Sunday than on Saturday. Why? Because people were not watching the premiere for Chapter 9. The premiere for Chapter 9 would have been up, so people would have had no reason whatsoever to be checking for Team 5 streams.
In other words, they'd have no reason to watch us when there's already the actual thing right there coming out on this day.
Exactly. So I think it was actually a pretty good idea to move it back a day.
Yeah, like at that rate, we'd just be as good as a regular video.
Yeah. I didn't expect it to be a good idea. I didn't want it to be that way, but it did end up being a good idea.
It actually ended up being beneficial, so you know what? Maybe Evil SJ's mom actually did something right. I've still got a lot of beef, of course, but, you know. At least it helped me here.
There's also, there was a stream before it on Citrus Clips channel, which was just a marathon of chapter 1 through 8. Me and SJ only watched chapter 1 through 6 of it, because that's what we had watched prior. But, the big notable thing that I want to point out is around chapter 2, there's, a little joke about Vaporeon saying berry in Spanish. Vaya. And I had this idea. I'm gonna donate $2 with a message saying Vaya at the exact same time the clip comes up. And what happens? I completely miss it and donate like 10-20 seconds later. That exactly, my friendo. That exactly. It's so sucks, bro. I was trying so hard, but my card didn't have the information set up.
Ah, yes. What a great tragedy.
Hey, wait a second. Speaking of the marathon stream, they took it down. What the hell? Oh man, you're telling me now I have to like wait for them to make an official compilation with all 9 chapters? Yeah, this is why Team 5 is not that good.
I'm sorry. Whoa! That shit's like blasphemous to say. You know this is like the Team 5 episode, right? Whoa. Hey, man, you can't say that.
Burning Team 5 down.
They might smite us. Come on, man. Save our souls, please!
Come on, what are they gonna do? Be realistic.
Unsubscribe from our channels and hate on us.
Come on, be realistic. These are kind souls.
Yes, kind souls that you disrespected. They say that even the devil shivers whenever a nice guy gets angry.
Oh, that brings me into a big topic.
Oh no.
Characters. Yo, Team 5 had some amazing characters.
I've definitely got my favorite, definitively.
Alright, SJ, what is your favorite?
Espeon.
Is it because of Chapter 9?
It was because of, like, every little bit we got of him plus Chapter 9. So, basically 6 and 9.
Okay.
69. I just realized 69! Alright,
bro. I personally used to have my favorite as Vaporeon, because the little guy's a little guy.
This is a little fella.
Chapter 9 solidified Jolteon being my favorite member of Team 5, as well as my favorite character in the show.
Yeah, checks out.
That was so cool. Okay, I don't know how cool it is him getting beat up, but
getting beat up ain't really that cool, SMH.
Jolteon is cool. Beating up Jolteon, Jolteon getting beat up isn't what made it cool. I think Spood did an amazing job with the voice acting for Jolteon, because you could really tell. Like, why do I have to get the cat in when you let her out?
Well, I guess it's a good time to say that this episode is sponsored by VoxTech, so make sure to trust us with your podcast.
Okay, I'm back. What was I saying? No, seriously, what was I saying?
You're talking about Jolteon being an amazing character.
Oh yeah, Jolteon's voice actor, Spood. Oh yeah, I think he did amazing with the voice acting, especially in Chapter 9. Like, that was a highlight. Honestly, that was a highlight for a lot of voice actors. For Espeon, Jolteon, I'd say Vaporeon,
Bro, Umbreon.
Umbreon.
Umbreon, literally the hero of that episode.
Umbreon is the only reason Jolteon survived. Flat out.
Nah, the fact that I was expecting Espeon to honestly use the Z move.
Z move. Ooh. I don't know if Espeon knew how to use a Z move though.
I mean, technically you did kind of like need a human to use those things.
Yeah. Maybe it's different in the Team 5 universe, but
I mean, I don't know.
if it's going based off the games, then you really can't properly use it.
I don't really know what the external lore is of PMD, but I do know that in the Team 5 PMD universe, it's like, you know, all the humans are extinct, going full evolution squad on this one.
I'm pretty sure that's also the case in normal PMD. Humans just went extinct.
I don't actually know normal PMD because I never played normal PMD, so.
Are humans extinct in Pokemon? Yeah, here we go. Are humans extinct in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon? They are nearly extinct, and their civilization has been largely replaced by Pokemon. Take that with a grain of salt. That's AI overview.
Ew! Clankers! I hate those clankers!
Yeah, take that with a huge grain of salt. That's just me being too lazy to research.
Yeah, take that with a clanker-sized grain of salt.
That's... okay. But, yeah. There's also other VAs that aren't in Chapter 9. Like Howdoom. Oh my god.
Oh, Houndoom went so hard.
Howdoom, bro. Whoever you are, you're getting a handshake and a fist bump. Both.
Bro, I swear, next time this team makes a project, I really want to voice act on it. I would be honored to.
Hey, man, if you ever need a character that is Alistair for some reason, SJ got you.
Ah, yes. Hold on. Let me just demonstrate like I haven't done that billions of fucking times.
Yeah, you've done it way too many times.
Dearly beloved, for your entertainment, it is my pleasure to introduce to you Hell's latest arrival, Equal Opportunity Killer, Alistar!
Yeah, here you go. You have an Alistair for your... I don't fucking know
why
why
the fuck you'd need Alistair? I don't know, but I can do it, and I can do many other things too. Like,
hey,
the Maroon Imposter! Ah oh, man, I miss doing this one.
You know, just saying. I think if you need a little child, I got you. That's all I'm saying. I got you.
Because
How's
I think
everything
I'm pretty
between
wrong.
you and your dad?
I mean, I don't really care since I already published it to the main channel as a short, so it's not that big of a deal anymore.
Yo, is that baby Speed right there I see?
No, baby Speedy's dead.
Fuck!
Yeah. I don't know what you expected. There was also the, what's its name? What's that Pokemon's name? Shit. It was also in Chapter 5, too.
Oh, you mean the Bellsprout?
Yeah, Bellsprout. I really liked Bellsprout. It was a good one. The way
yes, I love the Bellsprout.
The way it saved Flareon was really cool.
The fact that bro actually got beefed up enough in one singular hour to just pick up an entire Flareon using its vines.
Man, someone actually paid attention in class.
Nigga, shut the fuck up.
What? I'm just saying.
Nah,
That's what
bruh.
happened pay attention in class.
What, just because I decided to remember basic details from the episode, bruh?
Yup.
I'm gonna rip your spine out of your nostrils.
I'm trying to understand how that even works.
You'll figure it out when you're older.
Would you, like, go in the nostril and grab the spine? They
You'll
wouldn't
figure
fit.
it out when you're older.
The spine is too big to go up through the nostril.
I'll find a way to make it fit.
That's so wrong. You know what? I don't want to talk about this anymore. Who else is there? Gibble. Like the Gibble. I like Scyther and his team, actually. Not just Gibble, also Scyther's team. Those three are
yes.
great characters.
The Stay Liquid people.
Well, yeah. It's the ones who went Stay Liquid. Because apparently that's like the cool thing in the Team 5 universe, I guess?
I guess that's just the latest trend on Team 5 talk.
On the Team Talk.
On Tick Noctowl.
Oh, Tick Noctowl.
Wait, Knock Tick Tock.
That sounded worse.
I'll figure out something.
Eventually. You'll get it eventually. There was also Shucky, Amphi. We love Amphi. Amphi should have come back. And actually, Amphi did technically come back.
If you don't love Amphi, you are
Are we banning everyone? Like, damn. Amphi, Shucky, Unknown. Now we're gonna go into one that wasn't as good as those. Mr. Porygon.
Fuck Porygon.
That Porygon was the least pleasurable character in the show. I can't tell if that was intentional or not, and I hope it was.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It is really hard to feel bad for this nigga when you don't even understand the fundamentals of how the fuck you own an entire cave plus all the crystals in it. Not to mention just being annoying as shit.
I mean, the voice is already kinda annoying, but it's not that bad. It's just...
It's not the voice that's annoying, it's his
when you
character.
combine the attitude with the voice, it's so much worse. It just... Ugh, shut up.
Like, honestly, I would intentionally rob this fella just because I can to prove a point.
Bro, I think I genuinely just go in there, take a electric stone, or what is it called? Electrium Z?
Yeah, Electrium Z.
Yeah, I just go in there, take Electrium Z, and get the hell out of there. Because what is he gonna do? Stop me? Can't stop a single Espeon? Like...
If you had trouble stopping an Espeon that just used Simple Confusion on you, you're kind of just fucked from the start. Especially since Umbreon low-key one-tapped dude.
I mean, to be fair, Umbreon came from behind and,
That's
pinned him
still
down.
a one-tap, though.
He wasn't, like, fainted. He just couldn't move.
True. But, like, the fact that bro isn't even strong enough to break the grip of a singular Umbreon.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. It's also a little weird, because doesn't Porygon have, like, its body disconnected?
Does. I don't know, man. It's weird how these goddamn Pokemon work. I honestly feel like Porygon would be better off evolving into Porygon 2. And then getting an Eviolite, because Porygon Z is not exactly as good as Porygon 2 with an Eviolite.
Uh-huh. I don't know what that means, but it probably means something.
It definitely means something for those who know Pokemon well enough.
I don't. Especially not, stuff related to the Z-Ring.
Now that's where I shine, because I played the shit out of the Sun and Moon games.
I barely paid attention to the anime when they talked about Z-Ring, bro.
L.
My brain was off into a new horizon, like...
Is it like
not
Pokemon
paying
Horizons?
I mean, I guess. You could say that. There's also, who else was there? Was there any characters that I forgot?
What are some other crucial characters that you forgot about?
Because in chapter 1 there was the I guess you could also go with the Furret.
You know, we didn't really talk about some of the mains, like, you know...
Oh yeah, we didn't,
like
didn't
Flareon,
we?
Glaceon, Leafeon. We heavily glossed over them.
We, like, maybe mentioned their existence? I don't even know if we did that.
I don't even think we did that, honestly.
Well, yeah, okay, yeah, for Glaceon and Leafeon, I don't think we mentioned them, period.
Yeah, I apologize to any Flareon, Glaceons, and Leafeons watching this video.
Why would there be Pokemon watching this?
Hey man, it's the internet, anything can happen.
I mean, I guess, but, like, it's still, I don't know.
It's Detroit, don't ask questions.
Motherfucker, this is not Detroit.
You're right,
What are we
we'd be getting
on?
stolen by now. Our entire studio would be getting stolen by now.
Oh my god, bro. Dude, are we dead ass?
Yes.
Are we making
Listen, if
a
niggas in
Detroit-
Detroit can literally steal an entire person's house by truck trailer, they can do fucking anything.
Okay, bro. Well, yeah, Leafeon was a good character. I know a lot of people, including me and you, expected Leafeon and Flareon to like each other. They did, very much, clearly.
It's just
Very
the end,
true.
though, where they had to blue ball my boy like that.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't expect them to kiss because I didn't
did.
see it in Team 5 to do that. Like, I don't know. Just didn't seem right. And I was right. I was right.
I don't know, I felt like it would have made sense. I would have really liked it if it happened, but... ugh.
Yeah, I'm sure you would have liked it very much. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but I'm sure you would have liked it very much.
Yeah, I would have liked seeing that happen, but it fucking did it! And now I'm going to commit several war crimes in the country of Bolivia.
Yeah.
Shut up, evil
Okay.
SJ, I'm podcasting!
Yeah, shut up, Leo, that shit. There's also the one and only Neville, who played Flareon.
The only British...
Gotta give a little round of applause to Neville. He did great.
I'm gonna
I
give a
really
round of
like
applause
Neville.
to the entire country of, Britain.
The entire country of Britain played Flareon.
Might as well. Because Flareon did kind of sound like the usual stereotypical, "Ah yes, I love crumpets and tea."
I wonder what what Flareon would sound like saying that.
Probably not
just
that different, honestly.
No, but it'd be funnier because we know it's Flareon and it's like, oh my god.
You know, the British person... This just in. British people are British.
Who could have guessed?
Certainly not me.
I certainly couldn't have. I mean, I wonder if, like, he's British in canon. I don't know
Well,
if that's
yeah,
weird
he's
to
from Galar. That's literally the British region.
say. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, well, I guess he really is British in canon.
Yes. Or, well,
Yeah.
Galarian, technically.
Okay. Well, there goes that question. Because it was answered real fast.
You know, it actually kind of surprised me that Vaporeon grew up in Kanto rather than Paldea, where they actually speak Spanish.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
I guess
don't have
technically,
much to say
like, during the
about it.
earlier stages of development, Paldea was probably not really real.
yeah, no, it wasn't. I feel
But,
like maybe, I feel
I
like
feel
it would
like
have
a
been neat.
few little story tweaks here and there would have at least made it make sense.
I mean, I don't feel like.
Although
it
then
would've
again,
been
we
that
could
hard.
always just brush this off as Vaporeon's family is from Paldea, while Vaporeon was actually just born in Kanto.
While I feel like it probably wouldn't have been the hardest thing ever to add Paldea in last minute, I feel like if they were already good with the story and the plot points they have and like stuff like that.
It's really
There's
just
really
like
no reason.
It's just a small nitpick. And plus, this could easily just be explained away with, oh yeah, Vaporeon's family's from Paldea, they just moved to Kanto.
Yeah. Conveniently where Vaporeon would have less friends.
Oh yeah, because there's
That little guy.
it's like just a lot of Pokemon all around in Paldea. You don't even have to go into grass to see these guys.
Yeah, you're probably gonna get jumped out of nowhere.
Yeah. Although I guess it is not as bad as, if you were in Hisui, so.
Hey bro, you do not want to grow up where Jolteon grew up.
Nah, Jolteon grew up in, like, the projects. Hisui is an entirely different beast.
Like, bro, he was a thug criminal back then.
Bro, Jolteon was literally just the definition of a young nigga.
Bro,
Bro was a YN all the way through.
All he could do, dig in the trash, rob.
Bro dug in the trash, robbed people. I wouldn't be surprised if the boy got in a few fights. We don't see it, of course, but I would not be surprised.
I would not be surprised either, and I have a feeling that could be what happened to his ear.
I mean, dude, if bro got his ear bitten off, well, not bitten off, but like a chunk of his ear bitten out, like, bro had to have had some sort of little scuffle with somebody.
Yeah. I mean, it would only make sense, because why else would his ear have a bite mark since he was a child?
I mean, yeah. And the fact that it even stayed when he evolved, like, bro just does not have that Wolverine healing factor.
Well, yeah, no shit. He's not Speed.
Bro is not Speed from ES.
One of them is a lucky Jolteon. No, neither of them are lucky. Fuck that.
Yeah, no, their lives sucked.
Yeah, no, my bad. I'm not gonna try to sit here and
Although
say
I'd argue that Jolteon and Team 5's life was definitely worse because bro literally had no family, had to live off of literal scraps. Like, bro didn't even get to go harvest berries or nothing. He was in the city. Literally in the hood. Like,
and then Jolteon goes on a fucking a hero arc for 8 months. More than 8 months since Espeon took him in. And then when he finds Espeon after 8 months, he gets called a petty criminal.
it's called a petty criminal after a dude left his past behind him. Like, bruh, calm your ass down. You literally helped this dude get out of that life, and now you're just gonna be like, huh, you're nothing more than a thug. Get back to the streets, nigga.
Referring to someone as a title that you yourself tried to take away from them is absolute ludicrous.
That is completely diabolical on Espeon's part, but I low-key love it because Espeon had gone fucking insane at that time.
Like, I feel like, in theory, and in practice too, probably, Espeon has the closest connection to Jolteon.
Yeah.
Besides, Umbreon, of course, being his brother. That's obvious. He's gonna care about Umbreon more, no shit. Yeah.
Nah, but the fact that bro literally crashed out on Jolteon when, finding out that Umbreon got hurt, when, nigga, you wasn't even there to protect him! At least Jolteon got bro out of these situations. Like, what?
Okay, well, I mean, he didn't, but he didn't technically get him out of the situation, especially the first time since he wasn't there for Umbreon.
Okay, alright, well, that was more of a result of Umbreon leaving because of Espeon, which still cements the point that Espeon has no right to speak here.
I do think Espeon is definitely at fault there because you leaving caused him to go looking for you.
That
and
is
he got hurt because of that.
That is literally your own blood, nigga. And you're
Like,
gonna blame someone else for it when you wasn't even there? You
But
don't...
I mean, it's actually pretty apparent that clearly he was gonna come back at some point. It's just there would have been some issues with it.
Honestly, I feel like if Espeon did actually come back, that would have been the bad ending.
I mean, they probably could have talked it out.
Could they have?
Especially
Because if Espeon actually ended up coming back, that would have meant that nobody would have went on the journey that they did. None of the members would be recruited back. Umbreon would probably just come rushing back to the base, still with all of the angry tension against Jolteon. And then Leafeon and Glaceon, they don't know shit!
Yeah, and the big thing with Espeon just coming back is that throughout Team 5, they ended up learning a lot about the Z crystals, so that way they knew what it did and why they shouldn't let Espeon have it. So at the time, if Espeon were to just come back, they wouldn't know.
They wouldn't
They
know
don't know what that
anything
Z crystal
except
is.
the fact that Espeon has become a stranger now.
They're probably gonna be like, yo, what the hell? Where were you?
Squad!
Come on.
Nigga! Where were you? I've been waiting for almost a year for you to come back. Like a child waiting for their dad with the milk.
And then it'd be increasingly awkward because it'd be pretty likely that Umbreon is still gone. So they'd have to explain, oh yeah, Umbreon went out to look for you and he's just gone.
Oh yeah, not only that, Leafeon and Glaceon, they just dipped.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not gonna lie, considering how Espeon acted when Jolteon said Umbreon got hurt, even though it wasn't his fault, I feel like Espeon would get pretty upset about Umbreon leaving.
And you know, since Jolteon was basically temporarily left in charge, bro would have like a generational crash out.
It'd be basically the same outcome of the ending
I think bro might actually just kill Jolteon.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. It'd probably be like around the same ending as the actual Team 5 ending.
Of course, since Jolteon went through none of the growth, he wouldn't have told Vaporeon not to fight him.
Oh yeah, that too. Vaporeon would have definitely been fighting.
So like, if Jolteon does actually end up dying, I reckon that Vaporeon would have just completely locked in and absolutely whooped Espeon's senses back.
And it would have its good ending, because Vaporeon would win. Because Vaporeon's cool like that.
Ah yes, let's just ignore the fact that Umbreon's still gone, Jolteon's now dead, Flareon is probably terrified out of his mind, Leafeon and Glaceon still back at their home.
Okay, use the rest. They could have used the rest of the chapter to find everyone and get them together.
Ah yes, get everyone together while Jolteon is still dead. You think that wouldn't be weighing on Espeon's conscience? Like,
no, I think Espeon would be fine seeing just Jolteon dead.
What?
No, bro. Espeon would just need to take a little.
Ah yes, just a few months of therapy after literally killing basically your right hand.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. The rage bait is so crazy, but I gotta keep falling for it because it's part of my character.
Damn, not the character. It's gotta suck. Have we mentioned the most important part of Team 5 yet, though?
That's a pretty interesting question.
Yeah,
you know, we haven't even actually gone chapter by chapter. By now, we should just start doing that. Like, explain a little bit of the plot.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, I'll start. So, chapter 1 of Team 5 was the epilogue, basically. There was...
The epilogue? No, the prologue.
Prologue, my bad. I don't know my stuff. Wait, what is an hang on.
Epilogue is supposed to be like after the last episode. You know, what happened after the ending.
Oh shit. Okay, so that is the complete opposite. Okay.
Yup.
Okay, well, in the first chapter, it was basically the prologue. It basically set up everything. It wasn't the prologue technically, but you know what I mean.
I
Basically,
mean, there was
you had.
kind of a prologue in the dream sequence.
Oh yeah, there was. Yeah, you had a rescue team called Team 5 made up of 3 Pokemon. Well, at the time 3 Pokemon because
Formerly, it was actually 7.
yeah, and we knew it was 7 because of the dream. But for now it was made up of 3 Pokemon, which was Jolteon, who was really stern, you could say.
He was
Also-
quite stern, very arrogant, and also basically kind of their de facto leader.
Uh-huh. You had Flareon, who was probably the most reasonable one, but the least physically capable.
Bro can't even use fire.
Yeah. And then
Says
you
he's
had
bred for
Vaporeon.
contests.
No, yeah, he was bred for contest. Didn't his parents they chose his reaction evolution?
Oh yeah, no, all of his family were Flareons, and Flareon was born shiny. They are just like, ooh, our little one's hatched. Here's the stone.
Oh wait, so the moment he was born, he just became a Flareon.
I mean, the dude literally says that he doesn't remember anything from being an Eevee.
I did not remember that because, to be fair, my brain was turned off a lot of Chapter 8 for some reason. I don't know why, because Chapter 8 was a really good one. But it's fine. Yeah, as I was saying, then you have Vaporeon. This one's a little happy-go-lucky one. It really likes everything. Really wants to protect everyone.
The child,
Yeah.
the little brother.
Child
Other
too,
than
yeah.
the actual little brother.
Yeah. And this group were broke. They were broke.
They're broke as fuck. They're living out on an island. They literally need to go buy Gyarados to actually get to the rest of the fucking town. They get no mail or missions. Like, they're literally living in a trailer park, except without the rest of the park.
Absolute cooked life. Which keeps going throughout for most of Chapter 1 until they head over to the main area. They look for stuff. They just look around.
You know, of
And
course,
then they get to
Jolteon
a
was
door.
apprehensive to this at first, but until a little bit of convincing from Flareon saying, "My boy, we are going nowhere by just being here, doing nothing." Like, you're literally just watching the same exact Simpsons episodes every fucking day, doing nothing, getting no lives saved. We're gonna have to go find work.
I'm sorry, we're the same exact Simpsons episodes. What?
Yeah, bro managed to watch through literally all of The Simpsons in a singular sitting on repeat.
Jolteon watched all 35 seasons of The Simpsons.
I can imagine during the time that Team 5 was just not going into town, Jolteon was literally just that one meme about a guy sitting down on his couch with a beer and the remote pointed right at the camera.
Oh my god. Just nothing.
Bro, just a bum.
Bro. Yeah, but then they went to town via Gyarados. They looked around, and then Jolteon was a bit cautious and wanted to get through to the board where the jobs were as fast as he could.
With
Because
very
he didn't
little
want to be
detection,
seen.
because, it's fucking humiliating being, like, less than half a team, while also, not having been around for months.
I think the more humiliating thing is the fact that Team 5 was an actually successful team, so it's like...
And now they're
Uh-oh.
nothing.
Yeah,
And now they just return with less than half their team and no money and no missions. Like, they literally gotta
They
scrape
couldn't
the
show
bottom of
that,
the
though.
barrel.
They couldn't show that, though.
Yeah, obviously.
That would be very, very...
Of course,
harmful for their
Vaporeon
reputation.
didn't get the message because dude's a blabbermouth.
Lucky for them, clearly Cypher didn't pick up on that. I don't know how, but lucky.
I would, you know, there are some times where I thought Cypher would have been like, man, you know, I looked up to you guys, man. I didn't know you guys were frauds.
I mean, I feel like even in a situation where it was flat out said to Cypher, I feel like Cypher would still support it. Cypher sees Team 5 as friends, so...
I mean fair
even if
enough.
they don't see him as a friend, which clearly, there was a point where Jolteon... I don't think he didn't see him as a friend, he just saw him like an acquaintance.
Bro's like, hold on, I don't know if we're like that, bruh. I think you might want to
bro.
chill down, slow your roll. Maybe like, maybe I'll take you up on that lunch later, bruh. I don't think we friends exactly.
Well, let's slow down, man. I think we're getting a little ahead of ourselves. Okay, that's... The music in Chapter 1 was pretty good. I just want to say that really quickly. Adventure in the Air played in the market, because when they went into the market, I remember them talking about this in the podcast. In the market area, while they were going there, you could see like a zoom out with all the stands, and you could see Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon. And in that scene, the music was the big thing. Like, it was overwhelming, you could say, but for a good reason. It really highlights the area, I guess. I can't explain stuff, but
I can barely explain it because music wasn't really my primary focus when watching the show.
I wasn't primarily focusing on it either. I just remember hearing that in the episode of The Peel where they talked about the music, and I wanted to share it. Yeah. And there was also Stay Liquid from also Chapter 1. No, not also Chapter. That was Chapter 2, right?
Yeah, it might have been
Was it?
Chapter 2. Chapter
That
1
might-
and 2 do kind of blend together since it's literally just like...
Oh, yeah, it was Chapter 1. It was... No, it was Chapter 2. Wait. Yeah. Because Chapter 1, I mean, after they went to the board, they didn't like... Jolteon didn't like any of the jobs, so Flareon's like, we have to get something. And then I think Vaporeon, was it, who mentioned they should go to the guild?
They should go to the guild, ask Furret and Magikarp
Furret,
for some
yeah.
work.
And they went, Furret said there was an injured Umbreon, so they were like, okay, and they went to the hospital.
Jolteon was immediately not remotely concerned about this. It was just like, oh, that Umbreon? Yeah, we can leave him.
Yeah, and then Flareon was just like, no, think about it. You're gonna regret walking away. And Jolteon had to crash out because
Listen,
no,
I don't think you
traitor.
quite understand me here. This nigga walked out on us like my father did before I ended up broke on the streets of the hood in O'Block during Cinnabar Island trying to go for scraps. Had to steal a Thunderstone, nigga. No!
Yeah. And then Flareon basically just goes, hey, you know, sometimes you just gotta accept that people leave. So, it sucks. But, you know, in this case, we can do something about it. And even if we don't end up doing anything about it, nothing changes from the current instance we're in. So, we might as well. You're gonna regret not trying, so...
And Jolteon's just like, fine, whatever,
Yeah.
bruh. Alright, mom.
Yeah, okay. So then, they go to Umbreon, ask for details. Jolteon's being a dick.
As
And
usual.
they argue a bit. Flareon stops them and says they're gonna help.
Like,
And-
early on, I was just questioning, okay, bruh, why is Flareon not the leader? Like, I get bro doesn't know fire, but like, dude, what kind of leader is just constantly berating their team?
The thing is, a leader should also be able to defend their team. Like, that's something Jolteon really did well in Chapter 9. He defended the team by putting himself first. Which,
Bro-
I get Flareon could do that, but like, he
But,
also
like,
needs to be
Flareon
able to
can't
fight.
really do shit. I'm 90% sure that when push comes to shove, Flareon would low-key just get one-tapped.
Oh, yeah.
Like that one time later down the road.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess the rest of the chapter is just Jolteon and Vaporeon talking on the beach. And I
And
think
then,
this chapter sets up the plot really well.
And of course, after that, we lead straight right away into Chapter 2, which takes place the next day. They go revisit Umbreon in the hospital, like, alright, bruh. You look recovered enough, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go get the niggas that jumped you, we're gonna get your shit back, and then, everything's gonna be cool.
Uh-huh. But before that, there was a little flashback, actually, with all of the team. And they were getting letters and mail. Probably my favorite part is Vaporeon getting that sculpture mail, and then he
fucking
shakes
destroying it
so
in
much that
package.
it destroys. And then
We don't
he
even know what it
bumps
was.
it.
It could have been like a little glass figure of Vaporeon.
Well, yeah, I could have. And then he dumps it, and then it's a pile of glass, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to write him a thank you letter." It's
Oh,
like,
I don't really understand
bro.
it just being a pile of glass, but I appreciate it anyway. I'm gonna send a thank you letter. Like, bro, what is you doing?
And then they get interrupted by Espeon, who has an important announcement, which
Staff
is about.
meeting.
Yeah,
I'm just saying like what it was as well. It was a
Yeah,
staff meeting.
yeah. Okay. And the guild sent them a letter, and this was about the show's primary threat, the PRC, who were basically kidnapping Pokemon.
Wild Pokemon.
Wild Pokemon, yeah. And what were they doing before? I forgot.
They were keeping them captured, sometimes killing them. You know, they say that they rehabilitate them, but they don't actually do that.
Well, yeah, that's what the R in PRC stands for, rehabilitation.
When they're actually
Yeah.
doing none of that.
Yeah, and
Swear,
The
false
guild
advertising. These guys
contacted-
should be arrested, honestly.
yeah, they should have been arrested long ago. The guild contacted Team 5 to do it, probably because they're a good guild, or team guild, bro. Okay.
Okay, bro.
And then it cuts to present, and we're back where you were, so...
So yeah, they set out to, go retrieve Umbreon's lost shit. They
Oh,
run
hang on.
into...
I just remembered. You did miss something when you were talking about present. Because at the very beginning, they end up going outside and running into, Cypher and, his team.
Oh yeah, that's right, they did do that.
And that's when, the first instance of Stay Liquid appeared, I think. No, like,
Yes. Stay liquid. Don't worry, I'm gonna
Yeah.
make sure to follow that advice by melting myself and then,
bro, what?
then leave my solid state.
And I think this part was probably pretty important. Pretty important because, like, I think it really set up Jolteon and Scyther's, like, relationship, I guess
Kind
you
of.
could say. Yeah, and then they went to a hospital, they went left, yeah, what you said. And then they met up at the market for resources, I'm pretty sure, something like that.
Where they encountered Scyther again, who gave them a bag full of berries and other shit.
Yeah, and that's where the iconic Baya scene happened.
And that's also where Jolteon employed the use of Stay Liquid.
Yeah, he was trying to be nice. So
Bro was like, man, I've been kind of a dick to you guys, and you didn't even realize it. The least I could do is be nice to you and take you up on that lunch offer whenever I'm not dealing with the Espeon situation.
which they don't know about, but yeah. And then after that, they made their way. Pretty sure after that, they just talked for a bit about random stuff on their way to the place where Umbreon got jumped. They talked and walked till they got to the pond.
They talked and talked and walked and walked and talked and talked.
Yeah. So then they proposed the plan where they do the things and stuff. I know Vaporeon did Rain Dance. Jolteon and Flareon hid. Umbreon, I guess, was supposed to be bait because Jolteon's a dick and wanted to use Umbreon as bait.
Well, Umbreon agreed with the idea.
Well, yeah, but still, it seems
And it was
sketchy.
smart and made sense, though.
I don't know, to me it seemed a bit sketchy, but if it
Do
went
you
well,
really
it
think
doesn't
that
matter.
Jolteon actively wanted Umbreon to get hurt?
Well, not actively.
But do you think he would have not gave a shit if Umbreon got hurt?
Kinda. At that point, kinda.
I don't know. I don't feel like even then he would have been that heartless.
I mean, Espeon Crash Out definitely would have been justified if that was the case.
If that was actually true, Espeon's crash out would have been 100% justified.
Does not justify killing Jolteon, though.
Not justified murder, but definitely justified like a good old stern talking to.
Good old talking to, like the parent son.
Oh, you should care about people more, you rapscallion,
Yeah, stop it.
you little ruffian.
Oh yeah, I forgot. They ended up having Flareon use Smokescreen. Wait, Smokescreen plus Rain? I wonder how annoying that'd be to deal with.
I could imagine quite annoying, but of course, I don't play competitive, so I wouldn't actually.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know either. And then Umbreon was like, hey, you bastards, give me my stuff back. And they were like, ha 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 ha.
You
No.
fool, we got your stuff, and it seems you got more stuff, so we're gonna rob your ass a second time.
But then, out of nowhere, there was this big lightning.
Ka-chow!
And it struck right next to the Golduck.
And
then
Jolteon straight up
the
pulled up
minions-
like, yeah, bitch, that was a warning shot. Next time, I won't miss. Hand the shit back, or else all your gang gets slimed.
Ooh, that sounded tough. Ooh, that sounded tough. And then his minions were like, oh yeah, we don't get paid enough for this shit. And they completely ditched them. The Golduck. Like, not
And
a second thought.
because the
Did.
Golduck is kind of a pussy, just decided, whatever, you could have this shit back. There's probably nothing good in here anyway.
Yeah, bro. Actually, I don't feel like dealing with this shit, bro. I'm good.
What a wuss, I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. If I got confronted like that, I think I'd do that too.
Does that
I'm not
make
trying
you
to throw
less of a
him.
wuss, though?
No.
Okay, then, that's all I needed to know.
I'm just saying, if I were him, I would do the exact same thing.
But also, you're, like, not really great with physical situations other than that one time you mentioned in episode 1.
Look, even if I was a Pokemon, I feel like I'd be pretty similar to Flareon in terms of moves, not cleanness. No.
I mean, it really depends on how you decide to go about your life. If you decide to actively train and get better moves and gain levels and, like, evolve and stuff.
Nice argument, but then they got the bag back,
They secured
and
the
inside
bag.
of it was the lid to a Pokeball.
which they didn't really understand because, like, Pokeballs, those are an old world item, and old world is when humans were around.
Yeah, but that was about the end of chapter 2, because after that, really all that happened was they were like, we're gonna go with you, and Jolteon's just like, yeah,
We're gonna
that's
go
right.
with
We're
you.
going with you. Lead the way, man.
Well, I mean, of course, bro wasn't really that sentimental about it, but, obviously he still got that
he was.
beat. Well,
Not
kind
like
of,
really,
but like,
not completely.
it was a rarer moment of vulnerability that he would honestly be disappointed in himself for at that point.
It was
in time.
one of those Jolteon moments where it's like, you can see he's starting to develop. It really isn't that much in chapter 2, because, well, it's chapter 2. You wouldn't expect him to have developed much yet, but...
See, the way I saw him and Umbreon's relationship was like I don't really hate you, but like, I don't know how to express any other way to feel towards you.
Yeah, that seems right. And he really can't hate Umbreon that much. I mean, Umbreon is the sibling of Espeon.
Jolteon would have probably done the same thing if it wasn't Umbreon.
Probably.
And I feel like that might have been what was in mind.
Who knows?
I mean,
So-
of course, we could easily figure that out, but like, the point is we don't know right now because we don't have our resources on us.
Yeah. But yeah, and then it cut to chapter 3, which started with a flashback of the entire Team 5 being, in a different place that I don't remember the name of. Olivine City.
The town
This
where they were
was
at the
where-
diner.
Yeah.
And
This is
Jolteon
also-
was just fucking going in on that soup. Fucking fiending
Yeah.
over it.
And Leafeon completely embarrassed Flareon.
Of course, you have to get that romantical embarrassment.
See, if that shit's gonna be happening in a relationship, I'm never dealing with women, man.
What
No,
about
bro.
men?
I'm not gay. Oh. Yeah, by the way, when I say woman like that, there are exceptions. And I think I can say you are one, Mytho. Yep. Aw, isn't that sweet?
Yes. Just sexism with exclusions.
Except the thing is, the sexist aspect of me is a joke, and we shall not take it too seriously.
Don't actually take this shit seriously. It's a bit. It's a funny. It's not like he actually hates women.
Yeah, I don't actually. Well, there are a few of them I actually hate, but that's
Well, there's
because I
also
just
a
hate
few
them
men
as
you
a person.
actually hate. Like,
Yeah.
one of them in particular, which you mentioned in a previous episode.
Mr. K.
Mr. KKK, more like.
And then, yeah, they kind of just, like, did stuff there. I mean, what else do I say?
That was, I believe that was when we found that they, broke into the PRC, but of course, we didn't get to see the fight till later.
Yeah. There was a Patrat and a Geodude who came in talking about something. So, I think Espeon saw that and then was like, hey Jolteon, come here.
That was Leafeon who did that.
Oh, was that Leafeon?
That was
that-
Leafeon.
Hang on. I think you were right. Oh yeah, it was Leafeon. Yeah. Where was Espeon sitting? Oh yeah, next to Flareon, okay. Yeah. And I'm
So-
assuming...
So yeah, they
The
then
rest-
reported their findings over to the rest of the team.
Yeah. And then they had to do something because they were at basically the TRC.
PRC.
No, where the fuck did I get T? The PRC, basically like the base from the looks of it.
Yeah, they went to the base to see if they could find any clues on Espeon. That's like where the flashback ends.
Yeah. Well, there's also the part where fucking Leafeon obliterates those two guards.
Yeah, just being like, oh, I'm so blind, I don't know where I am, could you please help
Oh,
me?
I'm so disabled. Please.
Nah, bruh, get pranked, bruh.
Get. Oh wait, get got him.
Get dunked on. You know, if we're really friends, you won't come back.
Oh yeah, and Umbreon had to stay with Vaporeon during that whole thing.
The fact that bro had to get babysat by literally the other child of the group.
It's sad because
Not that he really had to get babysat, it's more like Espeon's a warrior.
yeah, I mean, to be fair, I think. Okay, looking at this scene, it's so funny how Espeon's like, oh, Vaporeon will keep you safe. And then Vaporeon just has a fucking crab pinching his
Bro just has
nose.
a Krabby on his face.
What about that thing is supposed to keep Umbreon safe?
Even Umbreon was thinking the same thing. You could see it in his reaction.
Yo, he was like, are we fucking serious?
Bro was like, him? That guy? Really?
Come on. And then, yeah, I went to Leafeon doing the thing, and then it cut to Modern, where they were inside the factory,
Yeah, still looking for them clues.
which it ended up being pretty useful.
I mean,
I
they didn't
think.
find too many clues, but it did lead them to the lighthouse.
Yeah, and you also got to see some other stuff, like not relevant to story, but you also got to see stuff like potions. Oh, that's interesting. You saw more parts of Pokeballs, which you could tell at that point that this was like a place that produces Pokeballs.
Yeah, they just straight up reverse engineered Pokeballs from human time.
Yeah, and there was also a lock in the background, which became important later on, because it was the same lock to one of the cages in chapter 6.
You know what? We should probably wait to cross that bridge.
Yeah. So they got to the lighthouse and they had some questions for the good old pal amigo there named Amphi.
We fucking love Amphi!
Yes, we love Amphi. We love Amphi.
We
Yes.
love
You
Amphi.
You love Amphi too.
Even if you don't know Amphi, you love Amphi. And if you don't love Amphi, you...
Then they asked some questions. Amphi was like, ooh, people asking about the lighthouse, and they're like, no, we're asking about an Espeon. Which made Amphi very uninterested in talking to them.
I was like, oh, Espeon's what you're looking for? I guess I saw one.
He was with the local delinquent. Wait, that wasn't
yes,
actually
that,
that
that,
bad. What the fuck?
that Shucky. I'm not gonna lie to you. Along with Flareon, bro sounded like a Thomas the Train character.
Oh my god.
But am I wrong?
He was with the local delinquents. You know, that stupid Shucky.
That
I was trying
literally
to
sounds
back
like a
off
voice
on
that Michael Brandon would probably do during his time as narrator of the show.
Yeah, he was basically telling them about how the PRC was trying to pass off old shit, or at least, yeah, pretty sure it was the PRC.
Yeah.
Or was it the Shuckle? The
Well,
Shucky.
Shuckle, but
Shuckle
he
was
used to
doing it.
work
Yeah,
for the PRC.
Yeah, he used to. Shuckle was trying to pass off old shit as gold because, like, I guess.
People like vintage shit. I mean, it's pretty accurate to our times.
And he was talking with an Espeon about the Z ring, which I feel like Umbreon is really stupid to have asked what they were saying when Amphi was most likely on the lighthouse.
Yeah, that was low-key a pretty stupid question, SMH.
And then they kind of just ditched Amphi.
They're kind of just like, alright, goodbye. Vaporeon, get your ass back here!
It'd be more like Vaporeon, get your ass over here. Because back here would imply he was leaving.
Yeah. Vaporeon, get your ass over here, boss. Quit dawdling around, nigga. But I love dawdling.
I think the I like your light really made Amphy's day there.
True.
He had a little smile.
True, I won't deny Vaporeon has the undeniable charm.
The charm. It reminds saying he has the charm like that kind of reminds me of Chalice.
Oh my god, nigga.
Just gonna turn up the charm. Everyone will be happy with you, bro.
Yes, casually rob people.
Yeah, no. They're happy with you, so there's no issue with it.
They're happy with you, so they would be completely fine if you just went into their pants pocket and stole their wallet.
Exactly. I mean, who wouldn't be fine with that when they're happy with you?
They would be completely fine with you stealing all of their bank details.
Exactly. And then...
They would be completely fine with you getting their social security number.
Alright, you carried that on long enough, Jimmy.
Jimmy!
Jimmy. So then, they were at the dock. It was like sunset. They kind of just waited for Shucky.
I mean, dude showed up, and Jolteon was playing no games. Absolutely none.
Vaporeon asked the very good question of, "You're not gonna be mean, right?" And then not even a minute later, Jolteon is hanging that fucker off the fucking
dock. Bro was playing 0 games. You can tell this man was from the hood.
You can tell where this man grew up from. This man is straight to business.
Bro just straight skips the chit chat, skips the lunch date. Nah, I'm hanging you off the dock. You're about to walk the plank.
And the only reason he pulled the Shuckle up is because of Flareon.
Yeah, bro was honestly content with just letting bro fall and drown.
Well, I don't think he would have done it even if he didn't give any info.
Probably not, but I don't think he'd really have that much of a problem doing it, knowing the context behind Shucky himself.
I mean, knowing he was previously a part of the PRC, that makes it really hard to want
bro,
to be
bro
nice
was a former member of the PRC while also basically being a drug dealer, but instead of drugs, it's like an eBay scalper. Bro
I mean, that's not as bad as drug dealing.
Bro is literally an eBay scalper in real time. Bro is a pawn shop without the actual shop.
I mean, he's got a solid business running, selling old stuff. That's not bad.
I mean, it's not like it's necessarily illegal, but it's definitely shady as fuck, and even Shucky doesn't even care about his own business like that.
Yeah. And then, basically, just he tells some info about his stuff, and then, I don't know, he just calls Jolteon a jerk and calls it a day.
Shucky didn't really deserve a happy ending, honestly.
No, I don't think he deserved what happened to him. Being hung off a dock over the water where he could have died. That is not deserved.
I won't really say whether or not he deserved it, but what I will say was, that was a pretty stupid thing to do, objectively speaking, because that just ends up getting less information out of people in the long run if it weren't for, Flareon deciding to actually be reasonable.
I mean, how are they supposed to think straight and give you good information if they're fucking scared for their life?
I mean, dude, if you dropped Shuckle in that water, bro would have sank and drowned to death.
Shuckle would have been dead. There wouldn't have been any way of saving him because I don't think Vaporeon would have been strong enough to save him.
I mean, he probably would have been strong enough.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, bro can literally breathe underwater for an unlimited amount of time. Dude can literally de-solidify, so
Yeah, okay, but, that's, Shucky, I'd assume, is pretty damn heavy. It's like a rock almost.
Yeah, that is a rock. That's literally a rock with a little bug inside it.
Oh. Well,
That's
there you go. It's a
literally
rock, so it'll
exactly
be
what
heavy.
Shuckle is.
Yeah, so it'll be heavy. There you go. But, yeah. So then, Jolteon and Flareon kind of just argue. Because, like, what Jolteon did was unacceptable.
And then Vaporeon and Umbreon are just talking right there like, this is gonna suck. Yeah, you're just gonna have to brace yourself for the rest of the ride, bro.
And then Umbreon asks about Glaceon and Leafeon. And then Flareon suggests that they go to Azalea to find Leafeon and Glaceon for more information. And Jolteon just kind of goes agreeing because, I mean, what is their choices at the moment? They don't really have...
I mean, if they're trying to find this one guy and they need information, it's best if you get your reliable information person who you used to work with.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like Glaceon is probably the best at finding info on Team 5.
Yeah, she was literally the info. Like, the info person. I was gonna say info guy, but like, you know, she's obviously not a guy.
I mean, people call girls guys, like, in that case.
Yeah, I could just say guy as in person. But like, my brain kind of constructed a bunch of barriers that prevented me from doing that.
My brain also associates guy with male, so...
Yeah.
It's weird. So yeah, then in chapter 4, there was kind of like a flashback. No, there wasn't.
I don't even think there was a flashback in 4 or 5, honestly.
You know, actually, I'm surprised. I thought there was one in 4.
I don't...
Yeah, no, there's not a flashback in chapter 4. Ignore me. But there was no flashback in... Was there one in 5?
I don't think there was.
No, there wasn't a flashback.
Yeah,
in
no,
5.
that makes sense because what happens in chapter 6, like the flashback in that one, takes place directly during the break-in.
Chapter 7 also didn't have a flashback. I fondly remember that. Chapter 8 didn't have a flashback, and Chapter 9 definitely didn't.
Technically, Chapter 8 had several flashbacks, but those were backstory flashbacks. But those weren't...
I don't count those because they're not like the flashbacks from 2, 3, and 6, where it's like the beginning of the chapter.
Well, they're still flashbacks, just not the same time.
Yeah, but like it's not the same timing, which is why I'm not counting it. So here at the beginning of chapter 4, this is where Jolteon and Vaporeon
talk about Vaporeon's bleak viewpoint, but wanting to make at least those amount of people that he can happy.
Yeah. And Jolteon doesn't really understand how he can be so positive with that kind of mindset.
I bet Jolteon still doesn't even understand that to this day, even after the series is over.
I'm sure Jolteon understands it more, just not exactly.
Well, maybe a little bit, but like, not to the point where he'd apply that to himself.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I don't think he'll ever be like Vaporeon.
Yeah, they're not the same guy.
Two very different characters. They're like, at the beginning of the series, they were pretty much opposites. I mean, now they're still pretty different, but...
I mean, of course, Vaporeon is still, like, the child.
Vaporeon hasn't changed at all throughout the whole thing.
Yeah. Neither is Flareon,
Which is probably a good thing.
It's
Flareon, yeah.
It's really only Jolteon, Espeon, and maybe a little bit of Umbreon that's changed.
Yeah. Because Leafeon and Glaceon had no reason to change.
Yeah, I mean, Leafeon was just continuing her old shtick of basically flirting with Flareon in her ways.
And Glaceon was just there to help, really didn't care about them that much. I mean, of course she cared about them. Like, not gonna act like she doesn't care about them, but like, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, they got to Azalea, and they decided to look, I think, in the ice cream, or yeah, that's the first place they looked.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Jolteon and Glaceon were literally just like Espeon's right and left hand. You know, Glaceon with the info and Jolteon with the I'm gonna beat your ass.
I mean, he was a thug, so.
Bro was literally a YN growing up in the bad parts of Tokyo, so like...
You're in for a bad time.
Nah, you in the hood, gang.
And then...
I'm not gonna lie to you, despite how white Jolteon sounds, I'm 90% sure that if he were a human, he would probably be black.
Why is it? Because he's a criminal thug?
Yes.
Oh, shit, wait.
What, you thought I was kidding? No.
Yeah. But yeah, then they check a hat store. That I only remember that because of the sombrero. And then they, like, get food. And then, while in line, they look to their left.
And they literally just see them right there having lunch conveniently at the same time.
They just conveniently see Glaceon and Leafeon.
It was pretty funny and fucking awkward, which is something I really enjoyed. Like, a form of comedy that I really like witnessing is awkward comedy. Where it's just something insanely awkward happens and that's the entire joke.
I don't usually see that type of comedy that often, but in this, it was really friggin' funny.
Like, it's just really funny when either somebody says something stupid and it's an awkward moment, or something very, very coincidental or convenient happens and it's a funny moment because you don't expect that. And the characters don't expect it either.
It's like, oh, well, if you have any better ideas to find those two, then I'm all
Oh.
Oh, shit.
So, like, how's the weather?
Lovely weather we're having, ma'am.
I literally know you.
Jujutsu Kaisen that, like, does the thing. I don't fucking know what I'm saying.
You're literally a thought.
Okay, fuck you. Okay, but, like, then, they ask, Glaceon agrees and has a book to help, and then...
Because she's, as far as we're concerned, she's got a book on everything.
Yeah, apparently, but she's got a book on the secrets of the world.
I wonder if she knows the secrets of the Mimic.
Honestly, I wouldn't doubt it.
Hello, I am secret of fucking Mimic, bitch.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that she knows the secrets of the Mimic. I could see that.
I wonder if she knows who Edwin is and that he made the Mimic. We're getting off track here.
Yeah. So they ended up just going with Leafeon and Glaceon. Jolteon just does the most polite thing he can and finishes their food.
Listen. If you're a YN that grew up in the bad side of O-Block, what else are you gonna do than take the nearest scraps of food, even if you don't technically have to anymore?
Yeah. And then, of course, Vaporeon had to stop talking to the guy at the food place.
Yeah, and Vaporeon didn't get his food.
Oh, yeah.
I
I don't understand why Vaporeon didn't, like, wait, like, a couple more
Did
seconds.
they even have money at that point? Like...
Presumably they bought stuff, so yeah.
I mean, yeah, but, like, where did they even get the money from at that point? They were literally broke, like, a few days ago.
I mean...
Like, did Grandma suddenly die and they get their inheritance money? Like...
I mean... They could have taken a few missions or small missions off screen.
They could have. Or they could have just gotten Jolteon to do all the work.
That too.
By that I mean he robbed...
Oh, okay. I mean, that too, honestly.
I mean, it would be really funny. It would be really funny. I know it wouldn't realistically happen, because that's the entire thing that Jolteon was getting out of.
Yeah.
But it would be also pretty funny.
So then they are at Glaceon and Leafeon's place or I think it's mainly Glaceon's place, because Leafeon... Does she still live in the forest, or does she live with Glaceon?
Oh, Leafeon? Yeah, lives with Glaceon.
Okay, so it's both their place. And they just kind of just hang out there until they get info. And then Glaceon recommends going to the ruins of,
Alf.
which Umbreon isn't too fond of.
Alright, here's a funny drawing I thought of. Remember what I said a while ago? Like, during the, Team 5 1-6 stream that got cut out of the video cut? Where, where I said that I should draw Jolteon and Jays?
Holy shit, you drew Jolteon and Jays.
No, I didn't. I got a better
Holy
idea.
Shit, he's gonna do it, no?
Jolteon holding a gun up to the camera, wearing Jays, saying, empty your
Holy
pockets.
shit. Dude, if you do that, gotta upload it as fan art.
Oh, I'm gonna.
What if you give Jolteon like a little keychain?
Yo, bro, I'm gonna give bro a Kanto chain, or a Cinnabar chain. Or like, wherever.
Yeah,
Celadon. Hold up.
Celadon?
Yeah,
What is
it's
that?
it's kind of gonna look like the O-Block chain that King Von wears, except it's gonna say, Celadon instead of O-Block. I'll show you what that looks like, actually. I'm gonna look up
wait.
O-Block chain.
Oh, the Celadon City? Is it based off that?
This.
What? Wait. What does that text say?
O-Block.
Oh. Is it like a thug thing?
Kind of. So, this is mainly, known for being a chain worn by a rapper named King Von, who since has, died.
Oh. That's fun.
Yeah, so I was thinking that Jolteon could wear, like, a city chain.
That could be cool. Hey, all I'm saying, you gotta credit me for the chain idea.
I'll credit you for the chain idea. Just not
Yeah.
what type of chain, or, the fact that Jolteon's wearing J's while holding a Glock 19.
Well, I never said credit me for everything, bro. I just said credit me for the chain idea.
Yeah, Jolteon's probably gonna be holding, like, a Glock 19 or an Uzi up to the camera, like, empty your pockets.
Put the money in the bag.
We're getting off topic here. What were we on about? Oh, yeah. They go to Glaceon and Leafeon's house, and, Glaceon pulls out a book trying to search up, you know, how they could figure out what this whole Z-Ring and Z-Crystal business is. And, then after that, they discover the unknown cave. I forgot what the ruins of Alf, that's what it was.
Before that, though, they also end up, Glaceon ends up proposing the idea of going to the ruins of Alf. However, Umbreon isn't very fond in that idea due to the fact that he had been there prior and found absolutely nothing. And due to this, Jolteon agreeing with Glaceon ends up getting into an argument with Umbreon, which in the end of that argument ends up
with Umbreon
neither
leaving the
side
room
thinks
just like, oh my god, I can't with this guy.
And Glaceon tells Jolteon that if this goes like their missions in, Mahogany, I think it was? No, wait, was it?
Then they're better off just, not
then
sticking
doing it
around.
without them. And Jolteon apologizes, and Umbreon agrees to go.
Well, no,
So-
Jolteon doesn't even apologize. Umbreon just straight up does not listen to it.
No, I mean Jolteon apologizes to Glaceon.
Yeah.
Which is that says a lot when he.
The
is
fact
willing
that
to
bro's
apologize.
apologizing to everybody except Umbreon, bro.
Come on. I mean, I think he was gonna say sorry to. Oh yeah, he was gonna
Yeah,
say
then
sorry
Umbreon
to
stopped him.
Umbreon. And then they went, and that's when they just kind of just went in, saw some statue. There was like one of fucking Jirachi. I don't know any of the other Pokemon. I'm gonna be honest.
There was a Jirachi. There was I think Ho-Oh. Yeah, there was Ho-Oh.
Yeah, there was a Ho-Oh.
I think there might have been a Groudon,
There was like
Kyogre,
a
Rayquaza.
Lugia or something. Not Lugia. It was like this big thing. Wow, who could have guessed?
The point is, as they were going through this cave, they then came across a puzzle.
Oh, never mind. Wait, no, I was right. It is Lugia. Oh yeah, and then they got to this
This thing-
puzzle, I guess.
Yeah, they got to a puzzle, and as they were trying to solve it, there was a little bit of minor dispute involved until too many of them stepped on the platform and the ground broke underneath of them, much to, in spite of Leafeon's warning.
Yeah, which I still gotta say that I don't know what kind of writing that was for them to be redundant and stand there, but it still pisses me off.
Well, it didn't really matter anyway, because the ground
It
eroding
didn't
and
matter,
them
you're right,
falling
but I'm
down.
just saying it pissed me off.
Well, with the ground eroding, they ended up down further into the cave, where they then realized, oh shit, this is a pathway. Maybe this leads to where we're looking for.
It was very dark, so they needed a light source, and Leafeon told Flareon to make fire, and Flareon's just like, you bitch, you know I can't do that. Stop it. Get a new thing.
It was like another flirt argument, which then led to Jolteon just being like, nah, bruh, I could take this one.
Close your eyes. I might end up turning you into Leafeon if you.
That wow! That's crazy.
Hey, am I wrong?
You're not wrong, but wow.
When Jolteon lit up the area, it revealed a bunch of unknowns. They were kind of just like, oh hey,
we're basically
we have
like kind
a
of
lot of
almost
knowledge.
God or something. So like
We're
know
like
quite a bit of
basically
shit.
God. We're gonna live for longer than you, and
We have lived longer than you have, and you will die before we do.
Yeah, and like that means you're inferior, and like we know more and we're better. So
our knowledge is timeless. So basically, it doesn't matter where you're from, what time period. We basically know a lot of just about everything.
Yeah, and then so they're like, "What do you want to know?" And then Jolteon's like, "What the hell is what's a Z crystal and Z ring? What's about that?"
Then the unknowns are like, "Is this nigga serious?" All right, pull out the PowerPoint.
It's just a PowerPoint.
Now I'm just imagining the unknowns pulling out a PowerPoint presentation in real time, just like, all right, here's what these are. This is what they do. This is where that should not go. And this, oh, you better put it there.
I could just imagine, like, they're like they for some reason have a PowerPoint of that because they ran out of storage in their memory, so they had to use a PowerPoint to keep the extra stuff. It doesn't even make sense because humans don't have storage like that, but it's really funny because it makes no sense.
It's comedy. It doesn't need to make sense.
But yeah, there's also a thing with this cave scene that SJ mentioned on stream, which is that apparently, like, with headphones you can hear, I don't know what it was, but
surround sound.
Yeah, that. I didn't know that because I watched this part on stream. I still haven't listened to this with headphones. I still need to do that.
Yeah, no, you need to seriously get, like, a pair of headphones for your computer.
I have one right next to me, I just don't use them.
Bro, please start using them, bro.
Nah, bro.
Nigga.
they explain. They do a really cool thing where the unknowns kind of just symbolize it using each other.
Yeah, like for
Um,
example, one of the things they spelled out was Z-ring, then crystal.
They did this thing where a bunch of them spun around one of them.
Then there was
It was
also one of
orbiting.
them, which was the citrus clips unknown.
Yeah, I spent like 10 minutes looking for that, and the only reason I found it was because of Mytho. Thanks, Mytho.
Thank you, Mytho. Thank you to all of the Team 5 team. We love you.
Just as an info. Yeah, and basically they gave more info. They learned that, these Z crystals, these Z rings, these Z stuff, pretty dangerous actually.
Yeah, nah, like, these things really powerful and cool and all, but like, low-key, you shouldn't really use these unless you're really good at controlling yourself, bro.
Yeah, and that, I'm gonna be honest, I thought there was something, that's the end of the chapter, that's it.
Yeah, no, that's literally it. After they learn this information, then they...
You'd think they would have ended it, like, with them leaving the cave, but no, it just ends while they're in the cave.
Which means that if Chapter 4 was, like, the last one ever published, you could have easily left it up to interpretation to say, oh yeah, they just died in the cave.
They had no way out. They just died.
They had no way out. They ran out of food. They then started eating each other, and eventually they all died.
Wait, so you're telling me the unknowns just watched that shit happen?
Yeah, they were watching that happen while also watching some weird Netflix documentary on the fall of PRC.
Oh, so it was like pretty far in the future since like.
Yeah, then you could just see all of their
Time
skeletons in the background.
And then like fucking Flareon has like several bite marks in it.
Damn, I'm surprised they didn't choose to eat Vaporeon first.
I personally, if I had to pick one of those, I'd probably pick Leafeon because Leaf would probably be. It's like lettuce, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know.
Probably.
I feel like Flareon is actually the smarter choice since Bro is technically the least useful to the team.
You gotta think about it though. That's really hot. And I don't mean hot as in sexy.
Although, that may be different if you're Leafeon.
Hey, I'm sure there's people who aren't Leafeon who think Flareon is hot.
Yeah, probably. Well, actually, those two girls back at the fucking diner.
Oh yeah, they definitely found him at least cute.
I mean, the fact that Bro was the first one that they noticed, like, ooh, is that Flareon?
Flareon gets all the huzz.
Oh my god. Flareon pulls confirmed.
That was
Not the only time Bro is running negative game is when he can't breathe fire.
It's the fire, bro. If it weren't for that, he'd be winning everything, bro.
We're getting so off track, but it's really funny.
Yo, this is peak. I don't see any issue with
Yo,
that.
wait, in that thing we were thinking of, we gotta jot that down as an idea.
Ooh. Don't want to give away too much.
No, not too much information.
There's just a little bit of funnies in it. But anyways, in chapter 5, it starts off in a forest where I don't actually know where this came from, but we're in a forest now.
Yeah,
we're
apparently
going...
I guess they just teleported out or something, I don't know.
Maybe it was the unknowns, trust. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
And then they fucking
Vaporeon
just got jumped. Vaporeon just got jumped.
Yeah, they all came across a group of thugs, and the Jolteon, you better believe Bro was getting flashbacks of his past, and he was not taking none of that. Bro, like, even as everybody was trying to calm down and just go around, Jolteon was like, nah, fuck that, I'ma fight you right here, right now, show you who's boss, nigga.
Nah, Flareon, I don't think you understand. These bastards are trying to fight us. They are going to keep trying to, so we are going to fight them.
I honestly still think that this is kind of the right decision on Jolteon's part, but I do also feel like a more precise plan would have done well too.
What plan? How would you have made a plan when you get jumped?
Quick time events?
Brother, I'm gonna burn you in hell.
Okay, you're saying that as if you could even get me there.
Yeah, I definitely could. Call up my boy.
Okay, alright, lil bro. Keep your yapping.
I have his phone number, man.
I mean, you have Satan's phone number?
Yeah.
Shit, so do I.
Oh, sweet.
Yo, y'all ever just call Satan at 3 a.m. just like, yo, dude, did you get that new hell spicy taco recipe, bro?
Oh, yeah, he got it. I don't know if he liked it that much, though.
I'd probably like it. I love spicy shit.
Some people have different tastes. Although I'm sure you love the spice. But this is really fucking off track. So then this one of the best parts of Team 5 as a whole. There was an entire animation for this fight scene.
Yeah, like this fight was entirely animated. None of that frame by frame.
Yeah. And you could tell it was drawn by a different person pretty easily. But they did a great job.
They had mouth movements. That is literally the only time that happened.
Oh yeah. I mean, there were frame by frame mouth movements, just not.
I mean, like mouth movements in real time, bro.
Yeah, that. Like where they have to do lip syncing.
Yeah, it was like the Jaden animations instead of the odd ones out.
Yeah. This is actually where Umbreon ended up getting poisoned.
Bro got spat in the eye like I believe Pikachu did in the anime.
I mean, I don't fucking know. There's
that was like a very early anime episode.
There's like 20 different animes at this point for Pokemon. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, there's even like the non-Ash Ketchum Pokemon animes, and I'm not talking about Horizons.
Well, I mean, that is one of them. Just there's more.
Yeah. But aside from that, Umbreon gets poisoned. Everybody continues the jumping until they win, obviously. And then Glaceon's like, dude, Jolteon, we could have went around, my guy. Like, what do you do when Umbreon's gotten poisoned? This is reckless as fuck, dog. Jolteon's just like, bitch, I'm a YN. I don't give a fuck. If they gon' be like this, what you think they gon' be like when we elsewhere? Nah, I think I made the right decision here. Plus, we still beat these niggas. Who cares?
I'm a thug. You're not. I don't want to hear that shit, bro.
I don't think bro would realistically be wearing the fact that he's a thug like a badge of honor.
I feel like, the thing is, I feel like every thug should appreciate that part of them.
Well, to be fair, Jolteon literally said that he doesn't regret stealing the Thunderstone.
Exactly. Yeah, he appreciates that thug aspect of him in some way.
I mean, to be fair, I would too.
And then the Bellsprout came out of the bush, and it just kind of helped them.
Bro's like,
yeah.
Oh no, we gotta get your friend to the hospital. So basically,
we're gonna help you.
Then after they're in the hospital, bro's like, alright, here's our life story. When I was 7 years old, I sat on a banana. And of course, that changed my life. So here's the real story now. We all own this town, just us Bellsprout. But now these racist fire types have shown up trying to be all Nazi Germany and shit.
There's a stupid Howdu. He's gonna burn down the tower and the elders.
Bro's gonna kill us all.
Please stay here forever.
And then, obviously, Jolteon's like, nuh-uh, we can't do that.
Yeah, that shit's not gonna happen, brother. But they do have the great, brilliant idea of training the Bellsprout. Yes, training them.
I think that might have been Leafeon's idea.
Yeah, that was. I said they, as in
You know, the team.
Leafeon, but I didn't.
Felt like clarifying who.
Yeah, no, you're right. Leafeon's the one who said it. And I mean, Leafeon is like the big player for most of this chapter.
Yeah. This is
So
really like, you know, Leafeon being the tough grass type, Flareon, you know, having a heart of steel, and then, Jolteon realizing, yeah, this, you know, me being such an op probably ain't gonna work.
Yeah, I mean, he also just severely doubted his leadership skills at the end, which we'll get into that when we get there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, during this whole training montage that happens, Umbreon's kind of just still in the hospital.
This is due to the fact that the poison doesn't allow him to leave. He is still injured.
The dude is literally blind right now.
He is Leafeon.
Shut up, nigga.
Every time we're talking about blind, I'm gonna throw it at Leafeon.
Bro, if you encounter a blind person in real life, are you just gonna be like, oh, hey, you're just like Leafeon?
It's Leafeon from Team 5.
Like, bruh. Bro, Fish, I'm looking at your stream and I'm seeing you try not to laugh. That's disrespectful as shit, bro. Stop fucking laughing, bro.
It's so hard not to. But yeah, so then they finish training. They're like super strong, and the Bellsprout can protect or defend from any patrols.
Yeah, like they managed to
you.
successfully jump a few fire types.
There was like a Cyndaquil or
it was a Quilava.
The middle evolution?
Yeah, Quilava.
Yeah. And I don't know the other one.
I
but
forgot the other one.
It's
not that important, realistically.
Yeah, it's not that important.
Because after that, then the main team ends up scaling the tower, beating up niggas in their wake, and then they eventually get to the big man himself, Houndoom, who single-handedly has the best voice acting, and he only appeared in one episode.
That's it. He had let's see, appeared at like 13 minutes. He was gone after like 3-4 minutes.
I mean, yeah, bro was a
Yeah,
pretty
like-
short-lived villain, but he just worked so well for what he was in, like, Flareon's development. But less like his
Yeah.
development, more like going over his former development.
He was like, he was kind of reminding Flareon of what he really is.
He was reminding Flareon of, the people he used to surround himself with, and also himself, too, from back during his performing days.
And Flareon, I don't think he appreciates it too much.
Bro was like, oh, nah, you're not about to just pull up my dad on me, nigga. My team gonna beat your ass because that's what we do, no matter what type. I have a dream that one day, no Pokemon will be judged for their type, and we will all live equally.
Neville Luther King Jr.? Okay, well, that's a sentence. Alright. Yeah, then they end up like, talking, Howdoom's kind of just like, you're like supposed to, Flareon, yeah.
Oh,
okay, hang on,
Flareon, you're really going to
Yeah, you
risk
got that. I can't do
everything
it.
for a grass type? Those dirty ground dwellers. Huh.
Always, yeah.
Bitch, get over it! And yeah, that's kind of what
Um,
happened. Bro straight up
yeah.
threw him off the tower. and he's presumed dead, and all the rest of the team spring into action, especially Vaporeon.
Not
Vaporeon was
immediately.
not taking that.
Not immediately. He didn't throw him off immediately.
But then Bro charged into
Flareon. He threw Flareon at the fence, and then kind of just
then charged into
headbutted
him, knocking him off.
Yeah,
Where he's then presumed dead.
yeah. You know, it's crazy. Both Jolteon and Flareon almost died.
Flareon almost died to fall damage, and Jolteon almost died because Bro was getting the Sands treatment.
And yeah, as you said, Vaporeon was not having it.
Vaporeon straight up went into Demon Time mode, and you better believe that Jolteon and everybody else were following right afterwards.
And the Houndoom had the brilliant idea of making a circle of fire so they couldn't get to him. Wasn't an amazing... It looked cool cinematically.
I mean, it was like Hollywood rule of cool and shit, but like, it didn't really do anything.
Yeah, it didn't. And then the Bellsprout saved Flareon.
Yeah, Bro
And
straight
got
up
itself
lifted
burned.
dude, preventing the fall damage, got back up and was like, you get out of my town, thug. And then, Houndoom was not taking that, bro. And straight up torched this man.
Yeah, Flareon got really emotional. Because, well, bro, he saved his life.
Yeah, then Bellsprout is
that man saved his
presumed dead. And after that, Vaporeon and Jolteon straight up pull a power move, combine their attacks, and straight bodied this man. And Houndoom was like, alright, you know what? You got me here, but this shit is not over. Not by a long shot. But in the meantime, I'm dipping out of here, Weepin' Bell. Because yes, Bellsprout evolved, and gained actually a little bit of Houndoom's respect.
And that's surprising, actually.
But of course, the chapter wasn't over yet. Because then after that, we go back to the hospital where everybody's just loafing around, relaxing, while Jolteon's outside and Umbreon is almost completely recovered.
Almost. He went outside, checked on Jolteon. With this being probably my favorite scene in the entirety of Team 5 due to how much I can relate to Jolteon here. Just, I don't know. Failing to be what you're expecting yourself and what others expect you to be. But it's really sweet how Umbreon comforted him, especially saying he's glad he's not Espeon. I mean, it's understandable because it's like...
I mean, Espeon literally babied Bro.
Jolteon lets him do stuff, which...
I mean, of course, it did lead to
something-
problems in some cases, but like, Bro did not have the training wheels on.
Yeah, the thing is, up until then, I'm pretty sure Umbreon, Espeon was completely fine with Umbreon helping. But after the tail got cut off, Umbreon wasn't allowed to do anything.
Of course, that didn't really stop him, because he's Umbreon. Like, what you gonna do?
And also just because
I mean,
I'm sure that wouldn't stop a lot of people.
You know, not to mention the fact that Umbreon also has the type advantage, so realistically, Espeon is probably not doing a lot to this boy.
I feel like Espeon has more experience, so probably would do a lot.
I mean, yeah, but also, like, a decent powered Dark Pulse would realistically be enough to knock Espeon down to size.
I mean, I guess.
Not to mention how Umbreon is literally one of the bulkier of the evolutions.
Yeah. MB Elkins, that's who played Houndoom. Elkins cooked.
Bro cooked
And
hard.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm 80 to 90% sure Elkins is a professional voice actor.
I'm pretty sure
it
it might have been
shows.
said.
Was it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Team 5 team actually told us that.
Well, I'm pretty sure you'd be right, especially if it was on the peel. I just can't exactly remember.
But
But
anyway, with that concludes the chapter. And in the little pictures afterwards, we get to see that Umbreon and Jolteon are speaking again without all the animosity.
they're developing.
And of course, then after that, we get to chapter 6. Probably like this, it was like the former second best before 9 came out.
The thing is, chapter 6 was definitely the most unique chapter in Team 5.
This one
Because-
was entirely from Espeon's point of view, right after an incident that changed the trajectory of everything.
Yeah. And, this one shows off. This one basically builds the, it's the building block for how Espeon's gonna behave in chapter 9.
Yeah. Yeah, since I'm the Espeon guy, I think I might be able to be mostly the lead on this one.
Alright. I mean, you go.
Alright, so we start off the chapter with a fight. Pretty strong start if you ask me. Espeon lets some Pokemon out of cages. Jolteon, Vaporeon, they're all fighting and shit. Everybody's fighting. And, Espeon is in direct confrontation with, I believe, it's a Gramble, who, is going on about, dude, I'm doing what's right for the world by making all these sacrifices. And Espeon's like, nigga, you crazy. Stop this shit, bruh. You can't be doing this shit, bruh. And Grample's like, you clearly don't understand, little bro. Sit down. This little Nidoran just came up to me. I'ma kill it. Nah, that's a kid. You ain't gonna William Afton, are you? Oh yeah, dead ass. I'm a William Afton.
Oh
Nah,
my god.
there's gotta
no.
be something I could do about this, bro. Alright, let's see if I can use my psychic powers. Fuck! Bro didn't get out fast enough. Oh well. About to create another MCI. And bro crushes the kid. We don't get to actually see it fully happen, but
I don't think we'd want to see it.
yeah, obviously it happens in like a quick cut to a thunderstorm. But we already know that boy Gramble straight up just decided to become the next Afton. Paint the boy purple. Anyway, Espeon is just out in the rain when he then hears a little kid that's stuck inside of a tree. This kid happens to be an Applin that he takes over to a cave for shelter. And supposedly, this Applin is starting a rescue team. Not a very successful rescue team, of course, and bro tries to recruit Espeon, but Espeon's like, sorry little guy, I've already got one of those. I actually run one. You know, there's like a lot more to running a team than just being like, hey, you're strong, do this strong thing, would ya? Like, that's not how it is. And, Applin's like, yeah, sure, alright, Unk, alright, bruh.
Okay, Unk.
And then, Espeon's like, okay, I've got a very specific destination. I gotta head over to this area to get to this cave. You know where that's at. And Applin's just like, oh yeah, I know where that town's at. I live there. And then they basically escort the Applin back home. That's the current objective here. But in between, Applin gets caught up with an Ursa ring after stealing its lunch because he's a fucking idiot. So Espeon's just like, dude, put the kid down, don't eat him, calm down. And Ursaring was not taking that. Bro was like, or what, boy? And Applin was like, or bro's gonna get his gang to jump your ass. His gang? What gang? Team 5! Oh, you actually done me big favor back there. Know what? I'ma let you go this time. But next time won't be so lucky.
Why did he sound so casual until he made the threat?
It's funny that way, trust. Alright, So then, Applin gets escorted back home and is like, alright, you know what? Maybe I'll wait this whole rescue team thing out. Clearly I was biting off a little more than I could chew. I'm gonna just read up on this while I'm here. Stay here for a few more years. Espeon's like, alright, cool. I'm gonna go head to that cave. So Espeon heads to the cave. And inside the cave, bro meets a Porygon, which is annoying as fuck. Like, really annoying. Bro's like,
Yeah,
what are you doing in my cave? Calm down. I just wanted to take a look at these. Get out! Chill. Alright? Ooh, what's this right here? Is that a Psyche MC? I think I might want to.
Get the hell out of here!
I think I might want to take one of these, bro. You don't mind if I, like, just borrow this for a sec, would you?
Thief! You thief! You dog! You
Sit
thief!
down, little bro. Get out of here, bro. I'm. Alright, give me the crystal. I'm running.
That thief! I hate that thief!
Oh, man, I feel like Jolteon right now. But I got the crystal.
Okay.
I got the crystal. Now I can get the power I need to protect my team.
That was so... Bro, you can't say that!
And then that's literally where the chapter ends. At a campfire, Espeon looking down at the crystal he's just robbed. Like, man, I'm really no better than the yellow boy, am I?
Bro, you can't be saying this stuff!
I mean, considering what he does later, can you really say that that's not something that would happen?
That was before he even put on the Z Crystal. That Z Crystal.
Fair enough. I won't lie to you. Yeah, that's the end of chapter 6. So then we get to the 7th chapter, which is a very normal chapter and has 0 flashbacks in it. So, the group is in the same town that Espeon was just at before setting up camp and committing robbery. The team discovers a little skitty who's lost their mother. So they follow the skitty over to her dad, which is a Whalmer. Don't ask too many questions, egg groups and shit. And the Whalmer's like, yeah, my wife, hasn't showed up for dinner last night. Which is really strange, because normally that happens. So, like, we're thinking something bad happened to her. Could you please help us out? Team 5's like, okay, yeah, sure. So, Jolteon and Glaceon have a little conversation while looking for clues. It's not too consequential. It's just a small little bit that, then sets up for what happens later in Chapter 8, but we cross that bridge when we get there. They find a basket that's got prints with it, I believe. I think that's what it was. That might have been what it was. A basket.
It was a basket. Hang on. I think oh yeah, here it is. It was just a little picnic basket.
Alright,
with
yeah.
like some fruits in it, and it was a little beat up.
Yeah, then they tracked the scent over to the cave. So then
well, there were also like scratches because I think
yeah,
the Porygon was pulling her.
Yeah, so some of the group went to the cave, which is where they discovered the Delcatty, as well as everybody's favorite low poly guy, Porygon. I fucking hate this nigga. Anyway, Porygon is holding Delcatty hostage because he believes that she is Espeon. Because he got confused, since that's what Espeon did before running off, like Jolteon. So then the group's trying to reason with them. Jolteon decides to take initiative and be like, alright, listen, I don't want to fight you, but like, you gotta quit with this. This is not doing anything for you. And Porygon's like, no, she stole my crystal. I know it. I fucking know it. You bitch, you better not let this thief get away. And, Umbreon was not having none of that. Bro just came up from behind, completely just, completely got this dude under, like, yeah, I'm sorry, man, you're not gonna be able to move. I forgot what the right word was. I think it was incapacitated. Is that right?
I don't fucking know.
Whatever it is, bro was not able to move. And they just decided to reason with Porygon and be like, alright, listen, our friend was here, stole your crystal, we're here to find that dude, and we'll also get your crystal back. Deal? Porygon's like, no, no, no! Grr! I fucking hate you. And they're like, calm down, chill, we'll take this crystal, they're magnetically attracted to each other, and Bro's like, fine, we better give it back, or else I'm gonna steal your dick while you're sleeping! And, of course, they leave. You know,
There's also,
as
Jolteon.
one would when receiving threats of, dicks being chopped off.
There's also Jolteon realizes very quickly that Espeon is the one who stole it, due to the fact that the Porygon mentioned the Psychium was stolen, as well as the description of what the Pokemon looked like.
So, afterwards, we lead directly into Chapter 8. This literally takes place same day. They're just walking through a forest, tracking where the crystal's going, you know, of course, after getting Delcatty back to her family. But, then they decide to set up camp since it's getting pretty late. So, once they've set up camp, they decide to all tell the story of how they've evolved. Well, everyone except for Flareon, really, because he kind of evolved on site, so, you know.
Yeah, he in his perspective, he spawned in as a Flareon.
He might as well have spawned in as a Flareon, bro.
Bro, just spawned out of thin air.
Honestly, I would not disbelieve that.
A shiny one, to be exact.
Yes, very shiny, very golden, very fluffy. I want to hug it. That's besides the point right now. We all know Leafeon would be thinking the same thing. So, yeah. Everybody goes over their backstories. Leafeon and the Pangoro, then receiving the Leaf Stone and evolving. Nothing too consequential. Glaceon got it bought for one of her birthdays because her parents not only couldn't really afford stones of their own, but legitimately did not give a fuck about evolving.
I think you missed the first one.
Oh wait, which one was it? Was it Vaporeon?
Did you do
Umbreon?
Umbreon, yeah.
Oh yeah. Umbreon told the story of not only how his tail got sliced off, which was by a I think it was a Gligar. Yeah, it was a Gligar, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know the Pokemon.
Alright, yeah, bro got his tail sliced off, then one of his many nighttime walks, bro saved a Pokemon from another and evolved into an Umbreon from it since it's at night and happened from a meaningful experience, supposedly. I know it was really just a little bit of experience gain and also friendship gaining from that. I know how Pokemon evolution works. Alright, so...
yeah.
Oh yeah, this is where we also find out how Espeon evolved, which was by saving Umbreon back when it was still an Eevee. Then, that later down the line, we also learn Vaporeon's story of how...
Yeah, you already said Glaceon, so makes sense to skip. Oh yeah, Flareon. It was Glaceon then Flareon, but you can just go to Vaporeon.
Well, I already explained Flareon.
Oh yeah, you already said it. I forgot. Wait, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, now it would be... No, it wouldn't. It's actually Leafeon that... When's Vaporeon?
I already explained
Leafeon
Leafeon too.
When did you... Okay, what the fuck?
I glossed over these. I abridged them heavily. I didn't go into too much detail.
Your Leafeons at all.
The Pangoro and receiving a Leaf Stone to get stronger and shit.
Yeah, okay. I guess I'm just deaf. Go ahead and do Vaporeon, I guess.
So yeah, then Vaporeon. Vaporeon grew up on a relatively secluded island with his family. And, met a family of Slowpoke that migrated there. They grew very close until eventually the Slowpoke had to leave. So as a parting gift, Vaporeon was given a Water Stone where he would then become actually Vaporeon. no longer just an Eevee, and spend time with Slowpoke one last time before they migrated off, and eventually, Vaporeon left home, I guess kissed his mom goodbye. It was like, alright, I'm going off on my own now. I'm off to see the world. And, yeah, bro just fled and eventually found Team 5 at some point. That's not as important, though. The point is, bro fled. Yeah, then after that, we get to Jolteon's backstory, which we've been talking about a lot. Jolteon's a thug. Bro is a thug, grew up in the hood, stole a Thunderstone, and evolved with it before Espeon and Umbreon found him after recently forming their rescue team. Which I don't even think was called Team 5 at the time, honestly. I don't know what it was called, though. Because we never get that elaborated upon. But, yeah, by then, afterwards, literally nothing happens afterwards. This is literally the backstory chapter, so I think we can now safely get over to the last one, Chapter 9.
I think I'll take Chapter 9.
I'll just take the Espeon heavily focused parts.
Yeah, I'll take, like, everything else. Okay, so it starts off with our heroes at the, campfire. They're getting ready to go because they're so close to getting to Espeon. They just have some walking. It's not much.
They make it to the town.
Yeah. Yeah, then they make it to the town. And, they find a building.
This is quite a deserted town,
And
I must add.
Yeah, the Z-Stone, once they were in that building, Z-Stone was moving a lot, clearly.
Because, as
Well,
they
that
were
was
about to
sneeze.
figure out, Espeon was right there.
Yeah, and they ask why Espeon left, and
Bro is
I mean-
just like, oh, I needed to get more power so that I could protect you guys better, gang. Look at me. I got this sweet ice on my neck.
a moment of poor judgment, huh?
So I can explain, guys. Listen, I did this to protect you guys better. It was for the good of the team. It was for the good of the team. You gotta believe me, alright?
Yeah, something like that.
Like, let's just ignore and gloss over the fact that I hurt somebody and stole from them. Look, that dude was kind of a dick anyway. Who cares?
So real.
Imagine if they all just unanimously agreed on that.
Yeah, the entire team's just like, oh yeah, no, he deserved it.
Honestly, I would have robbed him too. But then again, that's just me speaking. Already a thug.
No, bro. I should have just taken an Electrium Z while I was there.
But realistically speaking, y'all gotta give that shit back, bro. No. Fuck you. I ain't doing that. Dude. I brought all the squad back right here to come back to you. Now you're saying you ain't gonna give shit back? Chill out, this ain't you. Nah. This is me now. The better me. The more powerful me. That nigga, are you serious? Bro, do you hear yourself? That ain't you, nigga. Who are you anymore? I had to bring my team over. Your team? Yeah, my team. You got a problem? You better believe I got a problem.
You can't just leave for 8 months and say it's your team.
Alright, so we got smoke now, huh? I guess so. So we got smoke, bet. Get your ass out of here, boy! So, Espeon was kind of just whooping Jolteon's jolty ass. There was absolutely zero mercy. This dude was straight up planning on sending my nigga packing. And when I say packing, I mean right back to the lobby.
But then, with a crazy turn of events, Umbreon becomes the hero he's wished to be, and allows for Espeon to stop being such a dick.
And he actually did this by getting right in front of Jolteon as he was about to be slammed into a wall, sans the skeleton style.
Very scary.
Oh yeah, very scary. I mean, dude was literally bleeding. We could tell this nigga was about to die if Umbreon didn't step in.
Espeon was not having it.
Espeon was like, Umbreon! Oh my god! Dude, what did I do? Oh my god! I'm no better than that yellow prick!
What? That wasn't a part of it.
You're right, it wasn't. It was an exaggeration.
Yo, let's not talk down Jolteon like that.
I mean, to be fair, earlier in this episode, we had literally Espeon, after stealing the fucking Sea Crystal, said, man, I feel like Jolteon, bro.
You stupid, petty criminal. I'm gonna kill you.
But yeah, nah, bro. Like, I still don't get that to this day. Still don't get that to this day. So yeah, after Umbreon took the hit for Jolteon, bro was like, my brother, this is not you. Espeon was like, yes it is. It's the better me. I am better. But Umbreon was like, no bro, come here, give me a hug, give your brother a hug, bro. So, gave him a hug.
And he kind of just took off the Z thing.
Yeah, bro just straight up snatched his ice. Espeon was no longer gonna be looking cool next time he entered the ballroom anymore.
Took the drip away.
Yeah, bro got his drip stolen.
Take them J's.
The J's were fake anyway.
Ah, yeah. But Jolteon's weren't.
Oh yeah, Jolteon's J's. Nah, those are real J's. He stole them shits.
Well, yeah. He's a petty criminal. A petty thief.
Well, he used to be. But yeah, that's not the point. So, Espeon finally realized the gravity of what the fuck he's done. And was like, oh shit, I just almost killed basically my second in command. Oh my god, what? We gotta send this man to the hospital fast. Yeah, so they sent Jolteon to the hospital. Because bro was low-key not looking good whatsoever. Now, I do not understand the patience that Jolteon gained over this journey, because after Espeon entered the hospital room when they were allowed to visit, bro was not even holding anything against Espeon whatsoever.
Well, I mean, he learned a lot throughout the entire journey.
I get that, but if somebody beat my ass to the point of me almost dying, I would probably at least have a lingering sense of frustration.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah, let's be realistic.
I probably wouldn't even trust them.
I don't know if I would just never trust them again, but I'd certainly not be particularly happy with them, and I would not have any problem making that known.
And you're telling me no one else was like, you know, we should give Espeon some time. They just wanted to bring Espeon back to the team?
Nah, they should have sent Espeon to the timeout corner.
In like the mahogany timeout corner.
Alright, Espeon, for attempted murder, you're gonna be sent to the mahogany timeout corner.
For approximately 3 days.
You can leave once those 3 days are over. You will not be fed or watered.
What? So Espeon's gonna die.
Nah, you can survive like 3 days without food or water. It'll just be really painful.
That's a terrible thing to do, even to a criminal, or even to someone who almost killed someone.
Oh yeah, no, that's literally a war crime. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. No, I don't think Mahogany would be allowed to give punishments like that.
Oh yeah, no, not even America's allowed to give punishments like that, and they have legalized torture methods. So like, that's how you know shit's bad.
That's not okay.
But yeah. So
they went off with each other.
Yeah. So after they left the hospital, they retraced their steps all the way back to their initial base. Except some people had to leave along the way to go their separate ways.
Leafeon and Glaceon both went back to Azalea to just stay. People they care about, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And that Leafeon made the very blue balling decision to not kiss Flareon, which
Yeah, it
I
was not that
understand. I understand, but like,
Fam, I can't believe you actually expected that to happen.
I wouldn't be surprised if it happened,
I didn't
considering
expect
the
it, and I was
very,
right
very
not to
obvious
expect it.
buildup. I mean, clearly they knew that the buildup meant something, because they at least acknowledged it in a small way.
I mean, I guess.
Like, they
But,
knew that we were thinking the exact same thing.
Well, they were heavily implying that they liked each other, and it was clear that they did.
Yeah. I mean, it is clear as day. It's like somehow, it's like a slightly more, it's like a slightly more subtle way of doing it, but it's still pretty obvious.
Barely subtle, like it was almost too obvious.
I'm surprised nobody else in the group was like, alright, can the lovebirds stop flirting now?
Maybe they had done it, it's just never, like, on camera.
But yeah, maybe they never did it on screen. It could have possibly happened during, like, Team 5's glory days.
I'd actually not be surprised about that.
Bro, imagine- no, oh my- imagine the shippers that they might have gotten out in the real world.
Yeah, cooked.
Oh, man. That would be crazy. But yeah, after Leafeon and Glaceon left, they continued their way back down to where they first started. But unfortunately, there was like a small little conundrum here, because Espeon and Umbreon also wanted to branch off and go their separate ways. Vacationing. You know, because they wanted to take a break from the whole rescue team thing for quite a while. Indefinitely, as far as I'm concerned.
But like, Flareon and Vaporeon really didn't want them to.
I mean,
They already lost Leafeon and Glaceon after all.
Yeah. It's like they were the most apprehensive, and that was a surprise for me on Flareon's end, because Flareon's usually the more reasonable one. He's like the more understanding. Yeah. Like, nah, this time it took Jolteon.
It surprised me too.
This time it took Jolteon to be the understanding one.
But then again, that just goes to show the development.
Yeah, I mean, the character development was... I mean, it was.
It was
definitely there.
It was perfect, one could say.
You could say. But yeah, Jolteon was like, I understand. Go about your separate ways. Don't forget us, my brother. You're my brother from another mother.
And then he hugged, Espeon. Wow, I can't speak.
That was not just a hug out of friendship, it was a hug out of respect, out of broship.
The most respectful hug, bro.
That's the hug that you give your homies when you're about to leave their house after sleepover.
So real, actually.
I would know, because I've done that many times before.
I've done it too. Who hasn't? Well, people with no friends. Like,
yeah, no, if you have no friends, you probably never experienced that, and if I were to give you some advice, please, socialize. Don't be like me.
Don't end up like Jolteon from Team 5.
Yeah, don't end up dead in a well.
Yeah, that.
So yeah, after Umbreon and Espeon go off, it's just Jolteon, Flareon, and Vaporeon again. Just like how it started.
And then they like kind of just talked on the beach where the entire series started, and it looked so much better than the starting. It really showed how much the show had grown in like what, 8 episodes? Crazy.
I mean, yeah, they clearly packed their heart and soul into this very small amount of episodes.
Small, I'd say like small amount of episodes. I don't know. 9 episodes is a pretty decent chunk.
Well, I mean, 9 episodes is only like 1 episode longer than the average amount of episodes in a TV show season nowadays, for whatever reason.
See, so like,
yeah, but that's only from nowadays standpoint. They used to be like
think about back then.
Yeah,
there were like 80 episodes, bro.
See, like, I feel like the perfect amount of episodes to have per season of a show is like 20.
Yeah, no, that's perfect.
Yeah, like maybe 12 at minimum. But yeah, all the development that happened within these past 8 episodes leading up to now, it was just something to be proud of. Cause now, while yes, we are back at the start, we didn't get nothing out of this. We got an experience out of this. It's honestly better than any just one person coming back, which was the goal in the first place.
You went for something, you didn't get what you wanted, however, you got exactly what you could have asked for.
You got
And
everything you
it's
needed,
weird.
and you know that now.
What an amazing final episode for an amazing series.
It's a life-changing just experience as a whole. If you, like I said earlier, if you haven't watched this show, leave. Go watch it yourself. I'm
Well,
not
it's too
kidding.
late now.
I'm not kidding. You are banned from the podcast until you watch it and then come
What?
back.
Shucks, I guess X-Man's banned from the podcast.
Well, no, he still gets exceptions.
Damn, bullshit. Someone forced him to watch Team 5. He's such
Don't
an
worry,
illegal
we can
podcast.
hold him at gunpoint. It's okay.
Like, if you're not watching Team 5 every day of the week, that's okay. All we want is for you to watch it even once.
Team 5 to me is way more than just a show. It's way more than just an idea either. It's an experience. An experience that'll teach you without throwing lessons straight to your face like, you know, many other things tend to do these days. It doesn't talk down to you.
It gives you time to understand everything. And then once you do, you really appreciate it.
Yeah. I mean, hell, even on rewatch, there'll probably be many things that you didn't even notice at first, but you'll probably notice now that you've gotten the full context.
And hey, I mean, if you end up watching it and want more, like, especially if you're like me and you want to know more about the process of, like, making it and stuff, they have their own podcast. Like I mentioned at the beginning of this podcast. Wait, that's weird.
Yeah, they have their own podcast that you should go buy their Patreon to check out.
Go buy it for $1 just to watch a podcast. It's actually worth the money.
And also that Christmas short that you're in that I never got to see.
Oh yeah. Hey, I'm in it because I paid $1. Smiley face.
Checks out.
Hey, not just because I paid $1, because they love having me. Trust me.
Oh, well, I know, I that's actually the reason I figured it was, honestly.
I doubt it was that. I'm pretty sure it was just because I paid $1.
I'm pretty sure they like you, Fish.
Well, I feel like the biggest sign that they liked me was adding a little thing. I might tell you about it. I don't know if I'll say it here. But they added something with the Mudkip. Oh, I was so happy noticing that. But I didn't notice on my first watch through. I noticed on my second watch through.
I see. But we can.
Wait, but that proves a point. Team 5, there are stuff you will not be seeing on your first watch through.
Little background details, Easter eggs. I mean, there was that Arceus's Wish reference that Fish pointed out on the stream, the fucking edited version.
Yeah. I didn't notice that first watch through, but then while editing, I noticed.
I mean, then there's also the little character details that you typically wouldn't understand at first. But then, once you get to know these people a little more, you start to understand why they did these certain things. Or, oh man, you just get to appreciate their development.
You could also, like, with their designs, like, with, what do you call it, Leafeon, one of her eyes are, like, I guess, lined out in a way. And if you have no prior knowledge of Team 5, you wouldn't know she's blind. But when you understand, it makes sense.
I mean, it's also pretty easy detail to grasp whenever, when Leafeon shows up, you know, again after so long, you know, not in a flashback. She could only detect Umbreon by sound.
Exactly. I forgot whether they said how she lost. Was she born blind?
I don't know, actually.
I don't think they ever.
Yeah, I'm 90% sure that they did not tell us what caused this, or if there was something that caused this.
Well, maybe she just was born like that. That's a possibility, which would make sense.
Team 5 is, as I've just said multiple times, an experience. One that you should have if you have the time for it. And if you have the time for it and haven't experienced it, go fucking do it. I'm not asking.
Yes.
Like, you gotta go support Team 5 and everyone at Citrus Clips. You know, Cabral, Mytho, all them.
Food, lightning.
Fucking everyone.
Insert those that I do know
Neville.
that I know. Cross, Neville.
A lot of people worked on this thing. That's how you know a lot of people worked on this thing. Like, of course, it's not as big as, like, a whole fucking TV show staff, but this is not just a show. This is a passion project. A passion project of over 10 years that came to fruition very recently. You know, kind of like the FNAF movies, honestly.
Yeah.
But Team 5 is literally the definition of the real treasures are the friends we made along the way. Because holy shit. Like, rebuilding all of those bridges that were previously shattered because of terrible events, it's satisfying as fuck, dude.
And then it all gets taken away again.
Well, no, it didn't get taken away. Those bridges are still there. You just gotta cross them.
Oh yeah! Oh my god! I completely blanked like the first few chapters. Oh my god! Yo, my brain.
I mean, but there's also the fact that it's also the fact that not everyone was like the greatest friends with each other, even throughout their glory days.
Espeon, no, not Espeon. I mean, Jolteon and Umbreon just weren't that good together. And then Team 5 happened, like the show, and they went from not really liking each other. They seemed like pretty good friends.
I mean, like, even in their glory days, based off of the way that Jolteon and Glaceon interact with each other, I honestly think that they only view each other as work colleagues at that time.
They probably still do for the most part.
Yeah. Of course, now there's a little more to it, but you get a sense of the scope of not all of them are really all that friendly towards each other.
Yeah, because it's hard for like 6 different people to coordinate properly with each other.
Like, the main guy holding them all together was Espeon, and then later that role was taken up by Jolteon around the end game.
And the fact that Jolteon was like one of the least, I guess, helpful in terms of keeping the team together.
Oh no, he did a terrible job at keeping the team together his first run as a leader.
But that's because he kind of just over-relied on Espeon almost.
Well, yeah, he just got thrust into this role that was not meant for someone like him at his current mindset.
Definitely not at his current mindset at the time.
But over the course of the show, we got to see that development into someone who is fit to lead Team 5, possibly even better than Espeon could.
Of course, we don't know exactly because, well, we don't really know Espeon after Team 5.
We don't really know too much about Espeon's leadership, honestly.
But what we do know is the very little bits we got, and I feel like Jolteon, after like his development, was a better leader.
Oh yeah,
and it goes to show you can be better at something. Just gotta put time into it.
And I mean, he put the time into it. Sure, the situation had to call for it, but he did it in his own way that worked.
I mean, heck,
and like all the episodes, yeah, like all the episodes following, he kept that up. He kept it consistent.
That's also a great thing about Team 5. There's no like really big inconsistencies that make it like ugh.
I mean, for one thing, they had like over 10 years to develop this plot, so it shouldn't realistically be that hard to iron out plot holes unless you're some huge corporation making a multi-million-dollar film based off of a horror game series. Am I talking about FNAF again?
Yes. Yes, you are.
That's not the box. That's not to say that I hate the FNAF movie. I love both movies, even though one was better written than the other, but the other is just more fun than the other.
What? I'm sorry?
Yeah, I believe that the FNAF 1 movie was way better written than its sequel, but the sequel was way
Oh.
more of a fun
Oh my
watch.
god, I thought you were talking about something else.
No.
Joe, I thought you were saying that one of them was better written, as in, like, Team 5 compared to the movies.
I mean, if I were to compare Team 5 to the movies, Team 5 is better overall. The FNAF movies are a little more fun to watch, though, because, well, it's fucking Freddy Fazbear.
So, we're seriously saying we find it more fun to watch a FNAF movie.
Listen, if you've seen the bad shit crazy things that happen in the second FNAF movie, just as a movie that exists at all, that was in theaters, it's just really, really funny, comedic, and fun.
But Team 5 Chapter 5, though?
Do I think that Team 5 belongs in theaters way more than FNAF? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, no, don't get anything in a twist here. I still like Team 5 more. Alright?
An animated Team 5, like, properly animated, that's when you know Team 5 is, like, genuinely amazing.
Yeah, like,
that's gonna happen one day. This
probably
is not cope, it's gonna happen.
It's probably not gonna come to theaters, though, because it would be a Pokémon product, and Pokémon, like...
Obviously not.
But, like, a bigger budget project that it is just straight up the same thing, but with the better animation, and maybe with a little bit of delivery improvements in the dialogue, that would just be the perfect Team 5.
I can't really think of a single line that I didn't like the delivery of in Team 5.
I feel like there were some characters that had a little bit duller delivery. I feel like they could maybe use a little bit of up in personality added to their voice.
Like, I'd like an example.
I feel like one example is Jolteon himself. I liked his voice, although I do feel like he could have infused more of his personality into his voice.
I will say, I feel like Jolteon sounded a little too much like Spood.
Like, no doubt, I don't have a problem with him. I don't have a problem with a character sounding like their voice actor. No duh, that's gonna happen. But, like, I feel like if they're gonna sound like you, they've gotta sound like you, but running under a completely different brain operating system.
I mean, we don't know anything about Spood outside of what we do know, so it's like...
I mean, that's true. That's true. I'm mainly... I guess I'm kind of projecting a little bit on how I come up with voices for characters, because I kind of just examine their personality and think, what voice would fit how this character works? I think this one works. Haha. You know, something like that. That's how I came up with the voice for Maroon. I just thought, this dude is a fucking bully. He's mean, he calls you a bitch, and he's also a funny guy. What voice do I give that guy? I think this one works.
Which, of course, that's pretty cool, coming up with different voices based on personality, but you can also go based on voices that you already have reference to.
I mean, you can do things like that. I mean, one key example here is, my Sonic voice is based off of a combination of Ryan Drummond and Jason Griffith.
See? It's very, very, I don't know what word you...
And then sometimes I like to go for a more Roger Craig Smith type take.
That's Sonic voice, what?
Yeah, sometimes Sonic's had like 3 different main voice actors over the years.
Alright, no one cares. This is Team 5, not Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, we strayed off too far.
Team 5 is like genuinely peak.
Way better than ES, I won't lie to you, bro.
Yes, great, love it.
I feel like we're honestly being blinded by nostalgia when it comes to ES.
It has too many issues, man.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's a reason why I'm hard following ESTL.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It is just so much better written.
I mean, the cool thing is that even if you don't have any more Team 5, I'm sure it'll inspire stuff, so we can always look forward to that.
I mean, there was always that thing related to Team 5 that we were planning on making.
In about 10 years.
Nah, we don't need to take as... Literally, all it takes is a comedic script, muted voices from the video, and different music, bro.
About 10 years, because it's gonna take a while.
No!
Hey, we gotta base it off Team 5. Take 10 years of development.
Alright, yep. I was inspired by My Hero's citrus clips, and I wanted to do the exact thing that they did when making Team 5, so I decided to take 10 years writing a script.
So real.
Like I'm fucking Scott Cawthon or something. Oh, wait, I just talked about FNAF again.
Yo, this cornball. This is Team 5, not FNAF.
I know. Although I feel like it is pretty fair to compare their writing, because on one end there's actually good writing, and on the other end there's very bad writing, because their writing style was made for video games and not film.
Yeah, that's fair, though.
It's kind of like the problems with adapting Undertale into a movie. Undertale's story was specifically made to only be experienced in game form.
So to make it a movie is just a bit...
To make it a movie completely goes against what Undertale is.
But at least that's not a thing, right, guys?
Oh yeah, no, there is no Undertale movie, and I'm 90% sure that Toby Fox does not plan on making Undertale into a movie.
If anything, I feel like Deltarune is more likely. I don't even think that's gonna get one, though.
Deltarune kind of has a very similar deal to Undertale when it comes to all this, although it is way more plausible as a film, due to the whole, like, you controlling Chris thing.
Yeah.
Like, Toby Fox's style is literally just breaking the fourth wall.
Doesn't that say a lot?
I mean, it works, and he's made good games out of it. Well, mainly just fucking 2 of them, but you get the point.
He's only made 2 good games.
Well, those are, like, the only games he's made, so...
Fair enough.
Like, he's obviously made ROM hacks before, but no actual games aside from Undertale and Deltarune.
Yeah. The joke delivery, dude. Team 5 has some great jokes.
I really like the awkward jokes.
Like, in Chapter 4, when Glaceon and Leafeon were just...
Yeah, we
there.
talked about that earlier. That was fucking hilarious.
It's always... That joke is probably the best joke in Team 5.
I will not... It's probably one of the... I feel like it's kind of in, it's definitely in contest with, you know, Umbreon having to have Vaporeon watch him.
That's a pretty funny one, yeah.
Where
And
where
the fact that
Umbreon's
they
really
made,
just... Where Umbreon's just like...
Vaporeon look so
You're really
derpy
getting...
there.
You're really getting this nigga to watch me? Really? Alright, whatever. This is bullshit.
Like, what is this?
Who is this man?
You sons of a bitches, I'm gonna kill you.
Like, who is this man, bruh?
Who is man's, bro?
Who is this nigga?
Never let these...
Never let the fish cook again. Not the blue one, but the other blue one. The one that looks like a fox.
So we're both blue.
The blue fish thing that looks like a fox.
Fox. Vaporeon looks like a fox to you?
I don't know. Eevee is based off of a fox. I'm just going with it being a water fox.
I guess I could see how you'd come to that logically illogical conclusion. That did not make sense, did it now?
Yeah, no, you low-key just killed a few brain cells by doing that.
Not of the viewers, though. I know they understood that completely.
You better,
am I right or
you
am
better
I right?
fucking hope.
Am I right, guys, or am I right?
I don't think he's right, guys.
Am I right, guys, or am I right, guys? Yeah!
I don't think he's right.
Hey, who are you talking to?
The viewers, you know, just very close to my mic.
What viewer? I thought we were playing Talk to People Simulator on Roblox.
Okay. Yeah, no wonder niggas are gonna be cooked in the Big 26. People are playing Talk to People Simulator on Roblox.
They don't even have any friends in real life, so they have to play a simulator about it.
Let's hope that they can make friends at school who also have a liking for Talk to People Simulator on Roblox. Like, what the fuck, bro? But yeah,
We talked about when Team 5 actually got good.
Team 5 was good all the way through.
Yeah, I mean, like at the 000 mark, you know, for chapter 1. Such a cool frame, you know.
Yeah, just like the nothingness was just so good.
Yo, actually peak.
I loved that frame of thin air from Team 5. That's one of my
More
favorite
shows need
frames.
that, dude. More shows need nothingness.
Yeah, I just showed a black square on screen.
In the middle of the show. Completely blocking the view.
Yeah, they can't even see our Pokemon on screen anymore.
It's gonna be called Team Black.
It's gonna be called Black, not the ES kind.
Why not the ES kind? Do you have an issue with Black?
Okay, sorry, I'll put Black from ES on screen then if that'll make you happy.
Good.
Okay. But yeah,
Bottle of beer.
Team 5 is a series that means quite a lot to me and even more to Fish.
Yes, please, Team 5. Make me happy by doing more.
We would really love to see more from you, especially
I
like a
don't
season
care
2.
I don't care if it's a 3-second short. Just make something more.
We are about to do that same thing that I did back when I was a young preteen with unlimited internet access and obsession with ES.
We, the people, need more Team 5.
I have a dream that one day Team 5 Season 2 will get green lit.
Yes, sir. Please do so.
Yo, SJ Luther King.
SJ Luther King is going to predict the future right here, right now. Let's go.
I also believe that in Season 2 of Team 5, if that were to be released, they would finally add a Sylveon to the team.
Well, that's obvious.
At least I
Why
hope that
would
happens. And if they end up planning to add a Sylveon, please, Team 5 crew, hit me up. I want to voice that Sylveon.
Shut up, you cornball!
Please!
Shut up! You desperate piece of garbage. You're not getting in Team 5 as a voice actor.
I know, probably not.
Never in your life will you be that happy with your life.
Okay, damn. Now that's
Your life
crazy.
will never be that good.
Okay, damn. That's crazy, bro.
You may get 1 million subs, but even if you get 1 million subs, you'll never be in Team 5.
Okay, how the fuck can you even say that? If I had 1 million subs, then that would mean I'm even more popular than Team 5.
Yeah.
And there'd basically be no reason not to hire me if I'm willing.
Personally, if I was Team 5, I wouldn't hire some random guy with 10 million subs.
I would.
I care about some quality, not quantity.
I want to give quality. I want to be quality. I want to be a part of quality.
That's what they all say, and then they make not quality.
I'm gonna eat your balls.
No. Mr. John Theater, say no.
I'm gonna eat you.
John Theater says no.
I'm gonna grab a plate, have a taste.
I love to continue, but I don't speak, I was about to make a racist joke. I don't speak, rice.
That's
That's the farthest I can go without getting this video cooked.
I don't speak rice, bro. That's
Well, yeah, I
something.
don't speak rice. I'm serious. I mean, if I did, I would do it, I guess.
Hold on. I can
Tell me,
speak.
do you
I
speak
think I
rice?
can speak rice. All it takes is like a little bit of chattering and shit because of the
Then go.
individual grains.
Well, shoot, I guess he spoke rice.
Yeah, I just spoke rice.
Well, I'm eating your kind right now. Well, I'm not like eating your kind. It's more like I'm eating your language.
Damn. But yeah, Team 5 is just something that can inspire many people to do great things, as we've mentioned.
And if you're not inspired by Team 5, you'll never be inspired in your entire life.
If you're not inspired by Team 5, you are banned from the podcast!
You are banned from breathing.
Yeah, you're banned from the Earth.
You're gonna get evicted to Mars.
You're gonna go straight where Riffle's at.
So his server?
That might as well be a fate worse than death, yeah.
No, fair enough.
Exactly.
I wouldn't want to go there either.
Team 5's
Yeah.
done a lot. Like, it's literally what inspired this podcast. If it weren't for Team 5 and the Peel, the Idioto cast would not be a thing. At least
Yet.
not until, like, a
Not
decent
yet.
amount of years later.
It wouldn't exist yet.
Yeah, we may think of it later, but it probably wouldn't be the same podcast.
And the formula of like, I mean not the formula, the format of like the name and the icon wouldn't be the same. That's for sure.
I don't know what it would have looked like in a different timeline, but I'm glad we're not living in that timeline because I think I prefer this one.
I like the Team 5 peel based one.
I prefer living in the timeline where I ended up encountering Fish, joining his server, making all these buddies, making all these videos, and just fucking around, being a kid.
One day you won't be able to be a kid again, no.
I mean, if I manage to get myself a little part-timer, I might be able to keep up this motion that I got going on here.
As long as you don't get too carried away with being, you know, a job person, employee.
Well, I'm only planning on getting like a part-time thing that's for like weekends and shit.
Ah.
Like by
So you're
that
taking
time I'd
over
already have
editing.
like the entire 5-day week just there.
Wait, are you saying you'd be out of school by then?
Well, I literally get out of school in 2027.
Oh wait, I forgot you're old.
Okay, nigga.
Am I wrong or am I right?
You're not even very right. I am 16
right.
right now.
Dude, you're old!
Nigga!
You're old!
I am not even that old.
Bro, back broken. Knees absolutely bent
My
to the
knees
ground.
are fucking amazing. You take that back, you little shit.
Knees bent to the ground.
They're not
Neck
bent to the
is
ground. They are
literally
perfectly
cracking every
functional.
5 seconds.
My knees are way more functional than your knees.
No, that's just not true. I'm young. My knees are perfect.
I'm not old.
You are old, bro.
Fuck you,
Deny it
nigga.
all you want, but you're old. And soon you're gonna end up like Cabral. Old and probably happy. I don't know.
I mean, shit, if I end up like Cabral, that means I just helped make one of the greatest shows on YouTube.
No, actually, you're gonna end up like Griffin.
Hell no, I'm not gonna DM a 13-year-old trying to get porn from them.
Nah, bro, you're gonna end up like Chikorita.
Oh, nah. Oh, hell to the
That's
nah.
worse than death.
That's worse than death and Riffle combined.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Any Chikorita fans watching this video, I do not apologize. You can suck my dick.
So real. I don't care about the Team 5 members who care about Chikorita. I don't care about you anymore. Get out of here.
Honestly, you are banned from the podcast.
How dare you like Chikorita?
Chikorita is a fat pile of dog turd.
Yeah. So, you still
Oh yeah, I love you by the way, Team 5 crew.
like us? Yeah. Y'all still like us.
But yeah, in conclusion, go watch Team 5. Like, I was never kidding every time I said that. Go watch Team 5 if you haven't
If
already.
you don't, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, you don't want to make Fish cry. If you make Fish cry, then he's gonna kill himself or something. I don't know.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna commit suicide with my Flareon plush. Just imagining what could have been if you did watch it.
Yeah, you don't want that to happen. Because in my opinion, that is a fate worse than death.
It is death.
Yeah, you killed somebody. You killed somebody by not watching Team 5, bro. You should be ashamed of yourself.
You even killed an inspiring creator. Like,
Yeah, how could you, man? That was my little bro right there, and you just went up and straight cranked a full 90 on him.
come on. You know I already deal with enough in Fortnite.
Like, come on, man. You can't be murdering little fishy like that, bro.
I mean,
And if you do murder Fish, expect a few knocks on your door.
from who?
You know who it's from.
Who?
I'm knocking on their door, nigga.
Who are you?
What?
Who are you?
So never mind, actually. Don't watch Team 5 just so then he can die already.
Whoa, 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 whoa! So guys, if you don't watch Team 5, I will be at your house.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I fucking thought.
I will also be at SJ's house haunting his dreams.
You will not be haunting my dreams, bro.
At 3 a.m., by the way.
At 3 a.m. Is it at 300 miles per hour, though?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn, this really is serious then, huh?
Well, it's Team 5. It's always going to be serious.
Fair enough.
Just like how serious it was when they messed up voice acting.
But yeah, I suppose that might just be where we conclude this episode.
Wait.
Oh?
Don't forget, Jay. Remember, you gotta say the thing when you outro him.
I remember the thing, you stupid prick.
Remember, you gotta say the thing.
I fucking remember. I know, I got my...
You know, remember the song that... Do you remember there's a song named after thing, you know?
I know what you're talking about, dude.
Yeah, and it plays in chapter 2, by the way. Yeah.
Wow, it's almost like I've also watched the show, bro.
By the way, we gotta put it in. Remember, okay?
Right. I'll just, yeah, I'll
Cool.
do it, yeah.
Yeah, so it's been really fun talking about Team 5 with you nutty buddy.
Yeah, we've also strayed off a bunch of times during this last little segment. Our minds are a little distracted right now. But the fact that we're able to bring all this stuff into the equation when talking about one of our favorite YouTube shows, what can you really do?
Well, one of my favorite shows, period.
Oh yeah, no, this one's definitely on top 10 for best shows of all time.
Yeah, why wouldn't it be? That'd be gay if it weren't.
Not that
I mean,
there's
the
a
amount of
problem
effort
with
that
being
went into-
homosexual. We completely support you if you are LGBT.
Not anymore. We actually think you're, mean.
Mean? For what?
For being mean and LGBTing our Qs.
What the fuck does that mean?
They LGBT'd the Qs of ours.
So anyway, guys, thank you for making it to the end of this episode. This is literally the longest episode of the Idioto cast as far as I'm concerned. No episodes past this point will probably be anywhere near as long as this one. I hope.
This one deserves it, though.
Yeah, this one gets the luxury of breaking the rule of 2.5 or less that we made up post episode 1.
And it gets the luxury of being about something that's actually good.
You're telling me that food is not good?
Yes, because it's not Team 5.
Are you telling me you'd rather eat Team 5?
What? I'm saying I'd rather watch Team 5 than eat food.
You wouldn't just do them both?
I could. Or I could watch Team 5 specifically.
You're telling me you would starve yourself to watch Team 5?
Yes.
That is so real, gang. Actually, all of you should starve yourselves to watch Team 5.
If you don't, you're mean.
If you don't, you're not a true Team 5 fan, and you're also banned from the podcast. Get out!
Yeah. How dare you?
So, anyway, make sure to check out me and Fish's YouTube channels. That's SJ the Lean Man and BlueFish, respectively. Make sure to check out Fish's videos and streams about Team 5. I don't have any Team 5 content myself on my channel, so that's why I'm just mentioning this here. I was in those, obviously, cause why the fuck wouldn't I be? But yeah, then also check out the third host, X-Man, even though he's not here right now, cause
and
you know.
he's too much of a bomb to watch Team 5.
Yeah,
Like,
honestly, he's just gotta get better. He's gotta get better.
Like, it actually disappoints me that that bomb doesn't want to watch Team 5.
Oh well, that's his problem, not ours.
His name is X-Man Bum now.
Damn, I guess I guess that's just what I'm gonna be calling him in the description now.
Yep. X-Man
Wait,
Bum.
hear me out. Hold on. I'm just gonna, like, go to my Discord server right now and nickname him X-Man
You
Bum.
gotta make a roll, X-Man Bum.
I'm not gonna make it a roll. I'm just gonna change his screen name.
Oh man, you're ruining my life.
Change nickname X-Man Bum. And the worst part is that he might not even notice.
He'll definitely notice. Especially if I'm to check.
I mean, it looks really similar. He might not notice. Yeah, X-Man. Yeah, actually, you know what? Don't even subscribe to X-Man Bum.
Yeah, until he watches Team 5, just leave him out. Don't go.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Fuck it. He's banned from the podcast.
Oh shit, wait, you actually did. Damn.
Yeah, definitely no /J in sight.
Damn it, I was hoping you were being serious.
I said no /J.
You're definitely not being serious.
So anyway, that'll be about it from us. Is there any last words that you have to say to the viewers?
Hey, SJ, be sure to
I know!
like say the thing, you know, when we do the outro, because like in chapter 2.
I've got.
And we need to do the thing in order for this to be a real Team 5.
I'm gonna grab your wiener and rip it off.
Okay, be sure to do the thing, because then it wouldn't be a real Team 5.
Yeah. Is there any last words you have to say before I?
Be sure to say the right thing, or else it won't be a real Team 5.
I fucking know!
Yeah. That's it.
Alright, unsubscribe from Fish. And,
What?
goodbye, guys.
Team 5.
Goodbye, guys. Stay liquid. Get the fuck out of my house. And you are banned from the podcast.
Friendships last. Yesterday's choices I'll leave in the past. Made my mistakes, but I'm learning to see. The feelings may stay, but they won't define me. My path is made clear. I now know who I'm meant to be. Tomorrow's another day. The future's up to me.